Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows for what is live stream number 19 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope your weekend was enjoyable. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on with Friday morning's live stream. Now, if you did manage to join us Friday morning, we focused on taking down the Ox, and we did so. We extended the stream to make sure we finished it, but the Ox was unmasked, found, and taken down, and another member of the Shinbak Fu has now been taken care of, shall we say. Today we continue looking for more of the Shinbak Fu. I think we're heading north to Wakasa next, but we'll have a look at what other missions there are around us. There's still lots to do, lots to see, lots to explore and find. Yeah, it's the amount of things to do within the game is immense, but in an enjoyable way. I still haven't got bored. We haven't done 5 quests in a row that are all the very same. So that's the main thing. When that starts happening, that's when you start thinking, okay, it's a problem here. I haven't had that yet, so thoroughly enjoying it so far. Hopefully we can find some more members of the Shinbak Fu today. I think there's one in Wakasa. I think that's our next port of call, and then there's the 2 main ones after that. So we are getting there with the main story and the Shinbak Fu from that point of view. But there's still a lot to see and do on the way, as always. But yeah, I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. This week we are as close to being back to fully normal as possible. So I'm just checking sound. Because the Easter holidays are over, so we've got episodic content this week. We've got live streams, 5 of them in fact, as we focus now on trying to get this done before the 20th of May. 20th of May, the reason for that date is because there is a new game coming out 20th of May that I would like to stream on release called Roadcraft. I keep thinking we should do a vote for it, but I keep thinking, no, sod it, I'm just going to do it anyway. I haven't really made a decision. There is a channel update this week on the 1st of May. That will talk about more of my thinking of what's going to happen in May, towards the end of May. But also, that will talk about what's coming up as well, because we've got Death Stranding 2 in just over a month's time, or 2 months' time, I think it is. And then Ghost of Yotai. Thank you for the like, but I wasn't much appreciated. For those that aren't aware, Ghost of Yotai, the Ghost of Tsushima follow-up game, is out 2nd of October, I believe it is. So that's something we're going to look forward to in the future. But yeah, there will be votes for upcoming games very soon. It's just working out whether I'm just going to do something off my own back before I do a vote. I don't know. I'd like giving you guys the vote, and that's the way the channel's always been. But at the same time, there are some games that we have to do on release because I want to. And that's kind of where I'm at with Roadcraft and not Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding 2 as well. Although I don't think anyone's going to be worried about us doing Death Stranding 2 release, to be fair. Right, it is that time. We're a couple of minutes early, but we're okay. Let's load in and see where we're at and what's next to do. Fallen soldiers, Fallen Shinbak Fu, Yasuke and Noe are making ground in their mission to destroy the Shinbak Fu. 8 have been slain, and the Kashiba Iki are closing in on the rest. We're making progress. We are 64 hours, 47 minutes in as it stands. We're looking at around 100 hours, I would estimate, to finish this fully, I think. And we still don't know if we're going for platinum yet. We won't be decided till after the main story's finished, before we look at trophies properly. Crazy Iceman, good morning. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good weekend as well. After GP appointment and follow-up, they're going to let you back. Oh, nice. So you've actually got some progress on at least, and some light at the end of the tunnel, as they say. Good to hear it, Crazy Iceman. Good to hear it indeed. Okay, Fallen Soldiers is the mission we've currently got on. I don't know why we've got this mission on. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. So at the end of the stream on Friday morning, we'd taken down the Ox, but this led us to another character called Kashiro, where there was a trail of blood to follow. So we followed it to a point, and now we've got to follow it even further. And the mission we're currently doing. Noe follows a trail of blood left by Kashiro's former comrades in arms. I don't know who these people are. All I know from what I can remember from what Friday morning stream is this was found after taking down the Ox. There was a trail of blood. We followed it to a point, and it came up with this character here, Kashiro. He helped us take down the Ox. He led the uprising of all the people that had been taken under the Ox's kind of vision of the world, and he helped us take down the Ox, but something else is happening, and we need to track down and find out what. So we've got to talk to him. That's our first mission today. That's why I've put it on, because that's our next port of call, it seems. He is all the way up here, though. Wow, he's a long way up there. We haven't got anywhere close, have we, either? Where are we currently? We're still in Harima. But yeah, he is a long way up there. This may be a case of ride a horse. There's no other way of getting there quicker, that's the problem. There's nothing... Yeah, there's no fast travel point nearby. Well, I can see. Okay, so it will be... I might even ride a horse. We don't do it very often. It will get us there quicker at the very least. We will need to change character, as this mission does say no way, so we'll change character for that. Currently, that's Yasuke's stats and weapons that we're using. The lethal Lotus Petal is an incredible katana. It really is. We are currently also level 43, so most of our weapons will be one level under. We have got some mastery points to quickly spend, which is probably worth doing, to be fair. Now, there are some things here we haven't spent. Some of these we were locked out of until more of the story is done. We haven't used Battle Cry. We can put it on... Oh no, it's Bull Rush. That one. We can put it on if we wanted to. We'd lose the kick if we wanted to use Battle Cry instead. So I'm not too worried about that. Increase health by 17 for 2 more mastery points. I might as well spend the 2 and get our increase down here then. So that's now increased. We've got 17% health now because of that. Katana. That's Naginata. Assassin's House you're in. Oh, we'll have a look in a second. There might be. Sheathed attack. We haven't used the sheathed attack, to be fair. Defensive strike. Let's put some mastery points into that one, shall we? There we go. Like, it's good to spend these mastery points. We had an issue in the last stream where the codex wouldn't get rid of these ones. For some reason, it is now saying we haven't read these. All the tutorial stuff, so we have to ignore that annoyingly. We know the other one we've got the issue with is there. So you reckon there's another house here, is there? That's as far as I can zoom in. I wonder if do we buy that house right at the end, maybe? Because there isn't another house here at Mickey Castle. Patrick, good morning. How are you? How was your weekend? Yeah, there's not another one here by the looks of it. And we have done Mickey Castle. That's fully done. Let's swap character then, as we want to be no way for this mission. The mission says her name specifically, so we do want to be no way for this. We've got to try and get north in a quick manner because there's nothing else to see and do. Was the thing was like, okay, we'll scan up in a second. Let's just have a look at gear for no way. Obviously, we gained some stuff after beating the Ox, and we didn't have much time in the last stream to look at anything. We got a new Tanto. Not quite as good as what we've already got. Call of the Void seems to be slightly better. I know a lot of people are saying Epic gear is better than Legendary, but we'll stick to Legendary where possible. What else did we gain? Oh, we got a new Katana. The Serene Katana of Malice. Now, pretty good to be fair. We lose a few bonuses though. I think we'll stick to what we've got, to be honest. I'm sure we've got some mastery points to spend. We've got 5 for her to spend. Let's have a look at tools. Tools are definitely our go-to with no wait. What do we got here? Affliction. Adrenaline game would be handy. Let's do that one and that one. There we go. Yes, I saw the Ghost of Yotai. 2nd of October, I think it's out, isn't it? Thanks for the like, much appreciated. It does look good. It looks what I was expecting, to be fair. Right, is there another house to buy nearby? We know we've got to head north. We've got to go and speak to this person. We've got the house over there. I don't think there is that I can see. There's another quest over here. Locate the musician. Warfields. No, I can't see another house, to be fair. You'd think there'd be one up here, to be fair, but it's a temple, so kind of explains why there isn't. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's no way up there quickly, by the looks of it. Okay, we'll just quickly run inside. Inside here, our actual house. I don't know if we need to restock everything, so let's just make sure we've got everything. There we go. Can't go anywhere without restocking first. Contracts, is there any to accept? Yep, that one. Accept. We've not accepted them previously. Oh, okay. So that'll be new things added to them, to board them. To the board? To the map. Yeah, it's all good. But very similar. Yeah, it will be, won't it? It's set in the same area. So you are going to have that similarity, aren't you, really? If it's set in the kind of same place. Dennis, good morning, how are you? Why would you guess we've finished the story? You've not seen us for ages. We're nowhere near finished. Well, I'd say we're nowhere near. We haven't finished the story yet. There's still 3 members of the Shinbak crew to take down. Plus, if you want to have a look at everything we still have left to do, we zoom out. We've got 3 members of the Shinbak crew. We've still got all the betrayers to do, 2 of the corrupt Daikans, 4 students to get down. We still don't know how many more unknown organisation members there are. Obviously there are more because we haven't gained the rewards. Iron Hand Guild, there's 4 we still need to do. Plus then you've got the people of Omi, Yamata, Setsu, Iga, Yamashiro, Harima. Plus League members still to do missions for. Noe's got missions to do as well. And on top of that, there's still 3 areas in the game we've not visited. So we haven't been to Tamba yet. Wakasa is our next place to head to. And we haven't been down to Key yet either. So 3 more areas on the map still to explore, plus all their missions to do. Nowhere near finishing. And main story-wise, definitely not finished. Yeah, long way off yet. But how are you, Dennis? Nice to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. What's going on? Right, we don't normally ride a horse, but because we've already been here before, we will ride a horse to our location quicker. We have done and searched all this area previously, so we're not too worried about finding anything new, because we shouldn't find anything new. Just got to keep out for any Ronin that decide to appear and try and attack us. So if we can grab a horse now, I'm just trying to think of the route to take, really, because it's something easily gone wrong. We want to take right at the end of this road, follow this all the way along, take a left so we past the fort, something like that. But yeah, we don't normally ride horses, mainly because you tend to miss out on things, I find. But in this instance, we'll hopefully get us to where we want to go quicker, as we have already been and seen all this anyway. Right, missed the first left because we're going to go. Hang on, this is where we'll make sure we're going the right way. We can go left here and up, can't we? Yeah, left here and up will take us to there. There's a building there. What's that? I'm assuming we've been there. I'm going to use a scout just to see if there's anything there. You can't, can we? No. It just looks a weird place. It might just be a watchtower, to be fair, that we don't need to worry about. Yeah, I think it's just a watchtower there, isn't it? Oh yeah, there's still a lot more left to do, Dennis. Especially if he wants to do all of it. Yeah, there's a long time. Are you itching to play it? Is that the issue? And you're wondering why your uncle's not finished yet? There's some animals fighting, it sounded like. Well, we are nearly there, actually. Definitely speeds things up going on horseback. It's not too bad when you've already been to this kind of area before and checked everything and seen things. I just don't like travelling by horseback in new areas. Right, we are nearly there. And what's the betting he tells us to go elsewhere as well once we see him? Okay, let's get off the horse. Right. So, as a reminder what this mission's about, we took down the Ox with the help of Kashiro, who we're going to go and see now. He helped get the people that had fallen under the Ox's spell to rise up against them and helped us take him down. But now we've found there's a trail of blood that's been left by his former comrades in arms, and we need to speak to him about it and see what he knows. That's kind of why we're here to see him, and why his story follows on from the Ox's immediately from it. So let's speak to the Kashiro and see what he can tell us.
Koshiro, are you alright? What happened?
I don't know.
Just a spirited reunion.
I'm hoping it will be done by the 20th.
What
but I
is
don't
it
know.
with you and old friends? Seiji nearly ended your life too.
Assassin's Creed games are generally this long, if not longer, Dennis, to be fair. Especially the newer ones.
It makes us both traitors in their eyes.
They are still loyal to the Besho clan?
No,
Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla. All very long games.
Harumasa fell. They are devoted to a single cause. Vengeance. My old commander, Kenzaburo, is behind all this. He could never let a slight go without answering it in blood.
They need to be stopped.
I wish I could join the fight, Miss Naue. My injuries hold me back for now. Kenzaburo ordered his men to scatter. It will take some work.
This is just going to be another list of people to take down, isn't it?
Kenzaburo, most of all.
I'll take care of them. You stay put and tend to your injuries.
I knew I could count on you, Miss Naue.
This is going to be another group of people to take down. Assassinate Genzaburo's soldiers. So if we go to objective board, we will have a new list of enemies to take down. There we are. Genzaburo soldiers. We only know the location of one. It is in Tamba and is in the southern Silverlands. And that's a scout. We've got some we don't know who that is. Oh, that's Genzaburo himself. That's the poisoner, the swordsman, and the Teppo expert. So now another group added to the list of things we need to be doing. Okay. And I'm assuming once they're all done, we'll have to come back and speak to him again as well. We have nearly finished this people. We need 15 more Harima Ronin down to be killed as well, and that'll be done there. Right, let's see where we're going next. What's the nearest thing to us here? So, main story-wise, if you look at the Shinback through, there was one character left here. My thinking is these two, the Horseman, who is the leader, plus Michihida, will probably leave those two to last. I mean, do everything else on the board, because they're the main story element, aren't they, really? We have got the Fox, and we need to head to Wakasa in search of Nagahida, who is the lead on the Fox. So that's who we're going to look for. It's a Master Archer. So that is our next port of call. He is north of where we are now. So Wakasa is actually over here. But to get there, we need to travel through Yamashiro. So my thinking is we may as well do some of these missions that we've got on the way through Yamashiro, ideally, I think. It makes sense to clear those as we're passing, really. We have got a mission here, which is something about locate the musician. So we'll track that one first and foremost. I don't know if there's a way to get to him from where we are, though. Because that doesn't seem like a way to go. I don't know if there's a way through there. And that's the top of there. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We'll try and get to that and see if we can locate the musician. And then we head north. We'll head to Yamazaki. We'll have a look. Wow, 5-day show. We need to have a look if there's any other missions in Yamasaki on our way there, really, don't we? As well. You're going to the Resident Evil remakes. Okay. Yeah, ever so growing people, exactly. Yamashiro, these are all missions we still need to do in Yamashiro. Talk to the art collector. We know where he is. Retrieve the T-Bowls, clan crests, and take down bandits in Yamashiro. Is there anything else in Yamashiro is what I'm looking for. There's no other way of doing this quickly. We actually manually have to look. There we go. So assassinate the concubine. He's in Yamashiro. Let's have a quick look where. We might as well use our scouts. The more we know we're heading north through Yamashiro, we may as well actually see if we can put anything else up on the board to do as we head north. That's my thinking. Kyoto. Where is Kyoto? Kyoto's here. He's at the No Theatre in Kyoto. No Theatre. There's also a temple. That's not the right one. Southeast of Honji Temple. It's that one. That's Nijo Palace. That's Honji. So southeast would be roughly. Well, that's some location undone. That's not really southeast though, is it? Let's put it there and see if it tells us where he is. There we go. So now we know where the corrupt Daikan is. This is why it's good to use the scouts. So we can do that as we pass through Yamashiro, is my thinking. So that's a corrupt Daikan. The betrayers, do we know where any of these are? The only two. Where's he? He's in Yamashiro. Let's have a look at him. He can be found in Yamazaki Castle. Well, Yamazaki Castle is this one here. Let's scout the objective. There we go. So that's the betrayers. One of those we can take down as well. Also, knowing where these guys are without accidentally coming across them helps us, because that way we can pick the character taking them on. So we know the story-wise it makes sense from that aspect. I'm guessing he's not in Yamashiro. No, he's in Setsu. Okay. Have we got any students in? He's in Ki, Yamato, and Wakasa. Wakasa we're heading to soon. Iron Hand Guild, Wakasa, we don't know. Okay. These guys, Tamba. We know Noe's not there. I think that's it, isn't it? League-wise. Yugiro has gone to his hometown. She's in Wakasa. Where has he gone? He's back in his hometown. I don't know where that is, to be fair. Okay, so we'll put back the focus on the musician. We'll stick to Noe for the minute. And then when we get to the betrayers will be Yasuke. So that's a Yasuke mission essentially, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. We'll double check the storyline to betrayers. But yeah, I think it kind of sets us up there. And then we head north. And there's a few things to do as we do so. Right, we're going to try and get to there via where we are now. I'm not too sure how easy this will be from our current location. There's a river running past. It seemed to kind of directly go where we want it to. But it may mean we're just heading through dense forest, which isn't always the best thing to be doing. Oh, there's actually something over here. While I think about it, Animus time. Better remember to change the Animus. We are already on... No, we're already on Noe for the Animus, that's good. I'm guessing this is some keys. Keep picking up keys. Still haven't used any of them. There we go. Another 30 keys collected. Right, so this was the river we could see here. I don't know if there's an actual pathway going up here. What I'm thinking was follow the river. As a direct line. Normally it's better to follow the road, so you're not trying to get through areas, but... Oh, there's a pathway here. That wasn't active on the map, obviously, because we hadn't unlocked that bit on the map. There is a pathway. But none of this has been seen by us before, so as it's new, we're not going on horseback. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we are making progress. You can't really see the pathway, but there is one that seems to lead through this valley, I would call it, to be fair. I'm just checking something. Yeah, the valley that we're kind of passing through. I don't know what anything about this musician is. Obviously, this is a mission we've got on the map, but I don't know anything about it as we don't have any information other than we've got to locate a musician. I think this has come from a world rumor. My guess would be. It might be that they're the ones to give us a mission potentially. Oh, hang on. Have we been picking up... I don't know, have we picked up musical instruments? That's a good point. Have we been picking up musical instruments? Sure, there was something collectible we've been picking up. Quest items. Flask. Clockwork calligraphy set. I'm just thinking there might be something to what he's going to ask us to do, but actually I can't see any musical instruments. I thought that might be the way forward. He's going to want us to do something musical. Thank you for the like, well, much appreciated. Right, we're nearly there. So this is all new territory for us. So, there's a little shrine here we can stop at. There's another way of this is also opening up the map for us, so it's not a bad thing to do as well. The damage dealt to armor is increased. Nice. Okay, so is he across the water here? He is. Is there anything to swim in there for? If there's a gold in there, I'd swim in and grab it. It doesn't seem to be, so let's go round this way. As I say, we don't know anything about the musician. We don't know why we're looking for him, as this is something that's come to us mission-wise. So we'll see what this is all about. I think he wants us to go and collect a load of musical instruments, is my guess. Let's have a listen. Oh, that's true. That's not a bad shout, Crazy Archer, maybe. Why has he got a basket on his head? We gained XP for listening to him. Is that it? It's not showing up as a mission anymore. We just gained XP for listening to him. I think that is it. I think it's just... Is it an Easter egg of sorts? Basket in his head. I don't know if there's an Easter egg or something to do with it. But yeah, as mission complete as far as I can tell. It's no longer showing on the map. Okay. We are heading to Yamazaki Castle next. Viewpoint. We've got 5 days show to take it down if we can. Also, we've got the betrayers. So the betrayers are the people that betrayed Nobunaga when he was trying to take down everyone. And they betrayed him. Obviously, this goes against Yasuke's mindset. So Yasuke has been tasked with taking down all the betrayers, all the people that betrayed Nobunaga. So that will be his mission. We'll swap to him for that one. For the time being, let's try and head to the castle. We'll stay with Noe just for the minute, just while we try and get there. Obviously, we don't know a route to get there because we haven't been this way on the map before. But yeah, you can't. I don't think you can just play the item. It's weird that the mission disappeared. I think it's just a rumour, and you go and see him and job done. I don't see anything else there. But there isn't an option just to pulling out the instrument and playing it, as far as I can see. She tends to do it on occasion, but not very often. Right, where's this leading us? Okay, this is not going the way I want it to, is it? I We need to go up and over, really. The problem is not going off the beaten path. I found is you just get stuck in trees sometimes. Trying to find a natural pathway is better. Like, I don't know if we can climb up this, because then we'll get stuck. Things like that. When you're trying to get somewhere, that gets really annoying. Although, actually, that wasn't too bad in the end. But when you can't see anything, don't fall down. Sometimes a straight line does work. But sometimes I've found it actually causes you more trouble than it's worth sometimes. I suppose it's not so bad as No Way because you can climb better. Yasuke can be a nightmare when you're trying to cut through places. Come on. Okay. Yeah, so we should be coming up to the castle. It should become in sight any minute, I think. Let's have a look. Should be nearly there. Viewpoint will probably try and stay as no way to do that. Day shows, doesn't matter who we use. Such might take a couple out of no way after viewpoint and then do a couple as Yasuke. The betrayer will be Yasuke. Take down the betrayer. To be fair, I was saying about a straight route not being very good. It's actually worked out quite well. Sometimes it does. We've done some straight routes to work out really well. Others have caused us some issues. Like this one, I say going well. I can't see anything now. We are. I'm actually nearly there as well. That's the thing. Come on, keep moving. There we go. We can see we're entering Yamashiro. We have been to Yamashiro before. This Yamashiro is not new to us. The castle itself. We must have been to the castle at some point because we got it opened up. But I can't remember too much about the castle, to be fair. There you go. There's the castle there. Big old castle by the looks of things. Okay. I think we throw in a save. First and foremost. We try and sneak in, get viewpoint as a first order of business. And then once viewpoint's done, we'll try and then take down some of these day show. As we're already here. How well that's going to go, I don't know. First of all, we've got to find a way in. Too high to use a grappling hook, it seems. Might be a way in this way if we don't fall down. There we go, okay. Right, we haven't got anything really to bother us here. I was hoping that was low. That's got scaffolding we could use, but although that says climb actually. Ah. And it's night time, which does also help us as well. Right, we've got a day show wandering around there as well to be careful of. Can I take him out? I'm not close enough. Have we got anyone else around, or was it just that day show? Civilian over there. A few people over there. Looks like he's on his own that day show. Can we get close enough?
I have to stay low.
Still not close enough to take him out in one. Wow. Imagine if we get close enough to him. Day show down immediately would be really, really handy. There's 5 day shows in here as well. Okay, can't take him fully down with just our kunai by looks of things. Obviously we can take him down. I just want to double check. Sometimes it doesn't take him down fully because you haven't quite got on his face. It needs to be a headshot ideally. Yeah, no. Right, we can take down the civilian, potentially hide in the bush and hope for the best there. Okay. I don't know if we can get a proper attack fully. We can take him down by being behind him. That was my thinking. If I can get behind him, it may give me the ability to take him down fully. I need him to start searching the bush.
It's nothing.
We can. So although the kunai won't take him down in one throw because we haven't got the right equipment on, we can take him down like that. Okay, 1 day show down. Viewpoint is our focus mainly because it's better to take that out as quickly as we can. Right, what do we got here? There's no day show here, I think. There's some people, but I'm not too worried about those. The big thing for us is focusing on day shows ideally. We don't have to take all the gold down constantly. Right, there's another day show over there, which I think is near Viewpoint. Watch out for civilians, because obviously they will tell people we're here. If they get half the chance. And Viewpoint is up there as well. She's also something we're aiming for. Okay, day show's there. We might get an opportunity on that day show. I can't take him out. There's a couple of civilians in the way, annoyingly. I didn't see the soldier there. It's my own fault. We alerted the soldier a little bit. My data's walked off, which is fine. I think I need to get above him, essentially. The day show, if I can. I was trying to loot that. I'm hoping I can get close to him, maybe behind. Okay, so full assassination there won't work. Yeah, it's not going to take him out. Just heal. As long as no one else gets involved in the fight, we're okay. But this may have just messed things up for us. You don't want an alarm going off, that's the last thing we want. The reason it's white currently is we're using our skill where we could... we could dodge, money dodge. Another guy decided to join the fight. Again, we need to take this down without anyone going for an alarm. Right, he's down. Come on, we've got to break his armour. Katana time. Come on. He's healing again. Just got to get his health down now. His armor's already gone. He is nearly down as well. I hear someone say you're dying today. There he goes, down. Second day show down. It was definitely a long drawn out process by the end of it. Okay, someone's talking about look everywhere. Are they looking for us? Possibly. Okay. Well, that's 2 down at least. Viewpoint we still need to grab, which is further up there. So climb up here. That's inside the building, isn't it? Don't need to worry too much about going inside the building just yet. And obviously we still need to get his collectibles inside the building as well. We'll leave the building till the day show are down. We don't really need to worry about that just yet. We're only doing this because it's on the way. We're passing through and it's on the way, and it makes sense to clear it as we can. The question is, can we take the 3 other day show down the way, or should we change? Let's see what shows up on the round of observation. I don't think there'll be much new things showing up as we have been here previously. Right. Okay. 3 more day show. I think we'll probably stay as Noe for the day show and then swap to Yasuke to take down the Betrayer. I'm guessing Legendary Chest is in here. I know, yeah, it's there, so we'll ignore that for the minute. Which means ignore this building, really. We're looking for 3 more day show wherever they are. Ah, okay, one's there. Nice and simple. I haven't actually seen an alarm yet, although I'm guessing there will be one here. But yeah, day show down, it might be in the building, but it's down there. I need to see how we get down out of here without being seen. 2 people over there potentially could see us. Nothing down here, it seems. It's a bit of a drop. Further than I would have liked, but we're okay. Okay, let's go up and see if we can get a vantage point over here. Right, we didn't look properly around here, so there's quite a lot here. Again, we haven't really bothered much of the gold at the minute, but sometimes it's easier to focus on your target. The more you try and go and do other things, the more you're likely to get caught, I find. Okay, day show's there. I'd like to get above him if we can. Is he on it? Oh, there's 2 there. There's no guy over there who's going to see us do that. I did think that assassination might be a better one to do there. There's 2 together there now. Are they both? They are both together. Can I do a joint double assassination here? Ah, he's moved. It's over for a double. Okay, if that's the case, this will be a similar drop to the last time, I think. There we go. Okay. Right, day shows ahead. I don't know if he's inside building or just in front of it. I'm hoping in front. We can drop down on top of him. E-Play, good morning, how are you? Thank you for the like, Will, much appreciated. See, I think he's inside, isn't he? Okay. So we're going to need to deal with everyone inside the building, I think. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do that. We can go through the roof. Okay. This is where it could all go badly wrong. We get seen and get in a big load of trouble, but we'll see what we can do. Gotta get to behind him over there. Right, we've got one guy there to watch out for. And those there. I don't know how the rooms are set up at the minute either. Because that's obviously the issue, isn't it? Is the rooms. Right, we've got a person walking around there. Is he in this room? No. Right, there's no one in. There might be people to the right actually in the room. So we want to close that other door if we can. No, don't open it. There's a guy there. Closed door. I will say houses like this are really a pain in the butt to get round. There's so many different ways to go. And so if you're walking around, it can be really tricky. Doing mighty fine. Good to hear. Right, might be able to get a corner assassination here. But yeah, you got to really take your time with these. So easy for these to go wrong as well. Right, he's in there. Again, we should really be grabbing loads of loot from here, but... Okay, so I can open the door, but I can't assassinate him through it. I can assassinate. Hang on. They did just give me the option. Day 2 down. That is the third day show taken care of. They will see the body, hence why I'm kind of getting out of here quickly. Yeah, climb down. That actually worked a lot better than I thought, to be fair. Right, we've got 2 day show left. But yeah, that one worked out really well in the end. I was surprised how well that went, in all honesty. Right, we're looking for another day show, 2 to go. That's been done here. They're all looking now for what happened to the day show. That's all outside. There's an alarm there we need to try and deal with. These guys are all panicking and looking. It's now morning as well, which is obviously not good for us in hiding. There's someone in the bush there. I don't know what he's doing there. Right, we've got a guy here. It's probably going to be a pain in the butt if we leave him alone. So he's dealt with. I've been seen. So I'm trying to get away as quick as we could there, because the alarm is there. So following with daylight. We've done 3 day show, no problems. And now this one is an issue. Right, we need to quickly get rid of that. It's gone. Still don't know where the next day show is. Oh, there's another alarm. That's annoying. Okay. There's a day show there. If we can take him down even better. just because it helps us further ourselves. We can call off the wanted level as well, fairly simply. I'm hoping can we get an assassination from above here? And that means there's one more to deal with. We can. Got to move though, but that is another day show down. Okay, we are going to get the wanted level off in a second. Just needed to get away enough. 4 day show down though is not too bad. I think that's going okay. We are near the guy that we need to swap to Yasuke for. Wanted level will clear with our scouts. 1 day show remaining. And there's a day show. Last one to go and deal. We can get to him easily. That'll be amazing. Don't know if I can climb back up here though now. I bet we can't climb up, can we? Ah, we'll find our way up. But then first couple that we took down worked really well. Ah, okay, we're not going back up that way then. What about his rocks in the middle? At least we can now track his location. That's something, at least. There's not. Hang on. Because there's a big water area here. I wonder if there's anything inside. Not by the looks of it. Can we get up from here? Yeah, there's holes here. Okay. Daisho's there looking for us. If we can get behind him, that would help us massively. I'm being seen. I don't want to fight him. In that way, we can avoid it. Above him would be amazing, I think. Oh, Guardian. Yeah, don't want to be fighting him. Ideally. I don't know where I am now. Why can't I take him out? There we go. Well, the Guardians are here because we set the alarm off. So we need to avoid the Guardians. Who's seeing me? Someone's around. But at least now we have a location for him. Okay, so now if we can get a high point and then go near where the Daishu is, we've got a good chance of taking him down, I think. So we can take him down and run and come back for the chest after. It's not the worst thing in the world. Right, Daishu is... Where is he? I can't see where he's gone. It's not helpful that it's daytime. Oh, he's over there. Okay, we may be able to get above him. We have to ignore the Guardians, really, and stay away from them where possible. I think being able to clear wanted levels so easily doesn't quite really... It makes it a little bit easier, I suppose. I think the wanted level, if it wants to be a proper wanted level, it needs to stay longer than that. I cleared it immediately. And yes, the Guardians are still here, but you're posing the problem when they're nowhere near. Right, we've got Daishu there, we've got a guard over there looking as well. I need to be above the Daishu, really. So I don't think I can take him down with kunai. I think I'm too high here though. for double assassination. Yeah. Can I jump on that? Still won't give me the assassination I would have liked. Guardian's over there. Is a Guardian coming this way? Because that could be an issue. I may not give me the double because I didn't have the Tanto equipped. You've got to have the Tanto as your main weapon on for it to give you a double assassination. Because you just seen what I've just done. There's two guys there I didn't even notice. Hang on. Can I get an assassination from here? How am I not close enough for an assassination? Hang on. I can swing. I won't. Yeah, there. Assassination from swinging. All day shows down. That actually worked out really well. I've never done one swinging before, so I'll happily take that. So we now need to head to the main castle, grab our rewards from the chest, and then we need to leave to swap to Yasuke, and then we can take on this betrayer. So we want to be going... It's there, isn't it? Yeah. Up there. I think that's the best we've taken down the day show so far. It just all kind of came together really nicely. Alright, we set the alarm off, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. Okay, there's a couple of collectibles in here as well. We want to try and grab those while we're here. Best way in is probably through the roof. And then we can grab what we need and be gone. And happy days. It's nice to get these done as we can. We stayed away from these quite early on. But now it does make life a bit easier getting them done and out of the way as and when. Right, I don't know who's in here and who's guarding what, so we need to be a little bit careful. Although, by the looks of it, they're all lower down. Yeah, they're all a lot lower than we want to go, so that's not too bad. Right, chest hit. We have lots of gear to look at. That is Yamazaki Castle complete. We'll collect whatever this is. Fan. Umbrella. The umbrella is a quest item, strangely. And it comes up on our valuable objects database. So, the umbrella constructed with bamboo and washi paper. These umbrellas are meticulously crafted from the framework to the finishing lacquer. I will say, Japanese umbrellas are something completely different than what we use. I'd say they're more aesthetic than they are practical. We didn't lose any days this time, that's true. I think that was just a one-off, wasn't it? But yeah, at least we didn't lose any, you are right. And there's lots of gold here we could be collecting, but I think the more we try and grab stuff, the more likely we are to get caught. Do we go down another level? Come on then. We'll grab what's in this level as well. Well, they're saying that. There's not much here really. Let's just go. We could spend ages getting loads of materials for upgrades and stuff, but at the end of the day, I'd rather get out of here and go to the next target. Hang on, we can go out that window. Right, we need to leave the castle before we swap to Yasuke, plus loads of gear to check. Yasuke's kind of area to go to is this far side. I don't know if the whole castle is wanted. We want to kind of head left if we can here and get round to over here. I don't know how we're going to get Yasuke in the castle, that's the thing. Because yeah, we're not too sure how he's going to make his entrance, shall we say. Someone saw us there, did they? further than I wanted that to be. Go down there. Trying to think where the best place is, really. Obviously, we need to be out. I still need to head further that way then. So it's over this way we need to be going. As I say, I don't really know the best way of Yasuke getting in here. That's something we need to figure out. It's knowing where the boundaries are of the castle to where we're no longer wanted. Okay, that's a change there. And there's a skip across over here. So the person Yasuke is going after is over here. I think this might be the ideal place. I'm not sure if we can change on the yellow wanted. But yeah, this might be the ideal place. Right, let's have a quick look. We are going to mark this. That's the target we're going after for the betrayers. And then after that, we are heading north. Essentially, we've got to head this way. If there wasn't anything to do, we'd probably fast travel. But actually, we've got stuff here to undo on the way. Gear we just collected. Let's have a look. There was quite a lot of it, I think, by the end of it. So Tanto, we didn't gain a new one. We did gain a new Kushigama, which we're currently not using. Katana, we gained a level 43 Serene Katana of Malice. Everything's better. We lose adrenaline gain, and we gain poison build up instead. Damage is better though. Posture damage is better. Let's swap to that as it is better. Gear wise is where it becomes interesting. We gained a new mask for her, the Yuri Walker hood. If we oh wow, that's quite cool. +2 health segments removed on assassination in shadows. That's a pretty good one. We do lose adrenaline gain. Not by much though, to be fair. But yeah, I like the idea of health segments removed on assassination from the shadows. So we'll put that on. And armor wise, we gained this one. A disguised servant Kasode. Less health, more critical damage, less vulnerable. Damage to tools goes up. I don't think it's worth the change, to be fair. We'll stick to what we've got there. Mastery points, any of those for her to spend? We've got 5. We've got assassin points here. What's this one? Adrenaline chunks. Actually, let's give her another adrenaline. Obviously, that's going to help us when it comes to using abilities. Right, then we're going to swap to Yasuke, go through gear, save, Animus, Betrayer. It works, I think. It's the worst thing is you've got to really plan what your next move is. Okay. So inventory first. He's got new helmet by the looks of things. The defender head wrap, lower health. I think we're 6 what we've got there then. The health is the main thing really, generally. Mastery points, he's got 5 to spend. We have got the Kanoba on currently, so let's leave it on. Devastation is there. Slugging Rampage, this is the one that we've kind of tried to use a bit, to be fair, previously. Now lasts longer, let's put that on them. There we go, that's his point spent. Brooklyn Foster. Good morning, how are you? You can even do it through... I don't know what you mean, Brooklyn Foster. What can you do through PlayStation? Okay, we just need a swap. Yeah, you're not making any sense, Brooklyn. What can you do through PlayStation? We just need to change the Animus, and then we've got to find a way in to this guy. So let's activate the Animus for Yasuke. There we go. Right, let's find how... This guy's not far away either, that's the thing. But Yasuke isn't as good again across these gaps and things. The ropes will break, so we have to be a bit careful with those. Stream design? What do you mean by stream design? I don't add people just for the sake of adding them. What do you mean by stream design? Are you trying to sell us something by any chance? I didn't mention the spam, but you did. Yasuke can't climb up there. Why can you not climb up there, Yasuke? His reach is poor, that's the problem. I can't even get up there. No. Okay, that's not helpful. I think that's the way in. Let's get round this way then. It's always dodgy when someone mentions spam when you haven't mentioned it yourself. That generally tells me it's spam. Otherwise, why would you say it? Come on, can you climb up, Yasuke? This should be a climbing point by the looks of it. That's a run up, plus that should be climbing. Yasuke can't climb it. There we go, we're going to climb. I know he's not the best climber, but we need a way in. Why will you not go further? Yeah, he's not getting in that way, is he? By the looks of things, that should be the way to go, to be fair. Should be just straight across. Yeah, he's not getting in that way. Okay, there's another climb up point here. That's hopefully this one's better for him. This is the problem with Yasuke. Unless you're just going to walk through the gate and kill everyone. Sometimes trying to be sneaky with him can be a pain in the butt. Thanks for the like, but it was much appreciated. You can't make the jump to get the next handhold, which is above where he is. We may be heading just through the front door and killing everyone, I think. Let's see. Again, we're not wanted in this area. Doors there. Yeah, I know it's off limits. Leave me alone. I don't know if you can reach up there. Comply.
Oh, of course. Thank you for cooperating.
Okay. Where is our guy? So our guy is through them gates, essentially. There's no point trying to find a different way in. I'm just going to walk in, I think.
You hear what I asked?
I did hear what you asked. And I'm saying no. I'm saying no. This katana is the one with the poison that we've used previously and is really, really good.
I will give you a swift end.
There you go, it's the poison that just killed him for us. Sounds like there's more enemies coming. Okay. Betrayer, where are you? There's guardians here still. I didn't know if the guardians are still here. Taking on guardians can be a pain just because they're so strong. Although poison does become quite an equalizer. The Guardian's going to be down in a minute to the poison. Right, the Betrayer is up here. That's our focus. I'm going to kind of ignore the other guys in a minute. We're here for one person. Everyone else, if they want to live, can leave us alone if they choose to. Guardian's back. Guardian's really down. Guardian's down now. If you see the Guardian get taken down, surely you would think,
Only to see your
Okay, there he is. Sato Katsube is part of the betrayers. Here's the person we're here to deal with.
Or maybe he did.
He's got other men fighting for him as well, so we've got to take care of everyone here. His men choose to fight for him. There's another guardian. Just to make things a bit more difficult. I'd rather the guardian wasn't here, really, but there we go. Right, his armor's gone now. Leave me alone. If the Guardian wasn't here, we would have had him down by now. It's just the fact the Guardian's here. Well, the Guardian's down. And so is he. We've got a letter to read as well in a second. So I would like to read, but obviously we've got to not get killed. Okay, this is. I think we're okay for this.
Samurai is like a hungry dog, a danger to others.
Letter to Sato Katsube. Anything you can do to weaken or confuse his forces or Honji will strengthen our chance of success. The details I will leave you. You may take the heads of many still loyal to our Lord. So that was a letter he was given, the guy we just taken care of, to stop Nobunaga's attack, essentially. While we're here, there's a couple of bits in here we'll quickly grab. I know we haven't really been bothering too much with picking stuff up, but we're here. New Tanto. It's a dead end, can't go that way. So we're here, we might as well quickly grab a few bits. There we go. More resources. There's a bigger chest in here we'll quickly grab. We have been staying away from really picking stuff up just because it's quicker not to. But a few bits of loot won't hurt. Wrath of the Oni. Right, we do need to get out of here. We'll go out the main gate.
It's always
Out the main gate. Down here. Is there a pathway? There must be a pathway. It doesn't lead up. That's my kind of hope. Right, let's work out where we're heading next anyway. That is, Yasuke has taken down one of the betrayers. Let's have a look at the objective board. Okay, I won't do it manually. Here he is. Sato Katsube was a fearsome warrior who was offered a large bribe of Michihide to simply sit out the battle of Honji, which he did, claiming an injury. He has lost his life along with his honour. So it's the first of the betrayers taken care of. That was in Setsu. So we can keep moving forward from where we are now then. We need to head north from here. As our main, we're heading to Wakasa essentially. This is where the story wants us to go, main story wise. It's an area we've not been to, but while we're travelling north, we're trying to clear what we can. My thinking is we've got a viewpoint there to go to. Maybe quicker to fast travel there first, and then travel that way. Maybe. I know there's question marks that we're not going to get to on this journey, but that's something we have to come back for. And then we've got a concubine to take care of there. We'll have a look at who's going to be doing that. Gather intel from the merchant. We've got to speak to someone there about paintings. Tea master. There's a few things to be doing once we hit Kyoto. So, our best protocol here. Well, there is a pathway actually nearby. I think we try and use that pathway that we just noticed. And hopefully that will take us where we want to go. We've just got to find out how we get to the pathway first. This pathway here is the one I'm thinking of. So further around the castle. No one's going to bother us. I don't think anyone's going to come after us now. So we should be all good. Especially if we don't try and get inside. Yeah, we're not going in either. There we go. So we just follow this pathway that potentially could take us to where this viewpoint is, potentially. And at least we won't have the Guardians anywhere near us for the time being. Unless we set off another alarm, of course. When we next fast travel, whenever that will be, or even change character, I've got a feeling we will have a change of season. Maybe not, actually. It's not that close. Okay. Keep following the road forward, I think, here. Obviously, this is all new territory for us. We've not been here before, hence why we're not on horseback. Do keep looking around just in case there's anything that you can easily miss. Okay, road kind of diversifies here. Let's go that way. We want that way. I think maybe we turn to the right and then head left when we hit the open fields. Some more keys here to pick up. I think that's what that is. No, that is Codex. Okay. We've not had one of these for a while, have we? The Battle of Yamazaki. Okay, interesting. Following the assassination of Oda Nobunaga, Akechi Michihide aimed to take his place as the foremost warlord of Japan. However, Michihide lacked support from influential parties that was necessary to consolidate his power. Even the support of his allies and those under his command began to waver as Hideyoshi gathered his army to avenge Nobunaga. Michihide had approximately 10,000 men against at least twice as many, around 20,000 to 40,000 under Hideyoshi's banner. Wow. So he was outmatched then, massively. Michihide believed he could gain the upper hand by taking control of Mount Tenozan. He managed to lead his men across a narrow pass with the goal of establishing his position between Tenozan and the Yodo River. However, Hideyoshi arrived first with his troops, forcing Michihide to abandon this strategy. Instead, he took up a defensive position on the opposite side of the small river that exposed his left flank. Niwa Nagahide and Oba Nobutataka, having joined their forces with Hideyoshi, took advantage of Michihide's compromised position and pressed the attack. Michihide's forces crumbled under the assault from the combined armies. Within 2 hours, his men were either dead or in retreat. Akechi Michihide fled alone to Omi province and was killed by commoners or bandits. Oh wow. So you think after someone who's taken down and plotted and taken down Nobunaga to then take control, but actually he didn't. Not by the sounds of it. Instead, one of Nobunaga's trusted allies took care of it instead. Oh, we gained a couple of weapons, I think, didn't we? We did. What did we gain? Oh, a new Teppo. Headshot DPS on that Teppo is massive. So, headshot DPS, normally, 10,000 there for repeating fate, 13,000. Look at his the weapon DPS. Oh, that's on my Kanobo, though, to be fair. That Teppo is insanely strong. I wanted to use the Kanebo because we've not really used it much since we went clobbering time a while back. But now looking at that Teppo, I want to use the Teppo. What can we do here? New bullet type, making targets vulnerable, builds up Day's Affliction. We've got shrapnel bullets as well, which do bleed. What have we got? Radio armor buster sends fragments of armor flying in every direction. Okay, that's quite cool. Explosive surprise. We need more points for that though. Increase armor damage of 3%. Oh, we can carry more ammunition, that'll do us. We gained a new trinket as well. We lose health, gain adrenaline, gain... we'll stick to what we've got. Trinkets aren't that big a deal, really, to be fair. We'll keep the Kanobo on for the minute. Okay, so our viewpoint is this way still. I didn't think it was quite a building, but it must be. Obviously, we've not been here, so this is either a shrine, temple. This is a castle. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. So this is a castle, which means more day show. In fact, 3 of them to take care of. I wasn't expecting this, to be fair. I thought there would be a temple of some sorts. Well, we're here. We might as well. We've got to clear it while we're here. Viewpoint again as well.
If I am seen, they will come for me.
Yeah. What I probably will do. We need arrows, ideally. Obviously, we want to be silent here for as long as we can. It will probably go wrong very quickly. We shall see how we go. Silent arrows as well are the ones we can use to one-hit people. Right, we haven't got Noe's trusty view that she can use. So because of that, we've got to keep a proper lookout where people are. Right, there's stuff in this building to grab. Obviously, 3 day show. I think we'll be further in than this bit. Okay. That's the thing, not being able to see who's in a building before you enter it. Like Noe can. Why can't you walk upstairs? Can get really quite tricky. Right, rations are full.
What? Something there.
I should have pressed brutal assassination quicker there. When they spot you, you've got a second to do brutal assassination if you're close enough. That's why I need to do that. Teppo shot refilled. What's the other one? That Teppo as well, must be. Oh, there's a gap in the fence there. Okay, what do we got? There is a guy here. Obviously, they will tell on us if we leave them alive. I don't enjoy killing. They're civilians to a point. Normally, you kill civilians, you get told off in Assassin's Creed. They're not civilians. They're people that will tell people we're here. Unless you kill them like that. Haven't seen a day show yet. One's supposedly there. See if we can get to him then. Someone's seen the bodies, that's fine. Okay, so the day show nearly caught us out there. What else have we got? Okay, so there's a couple of assault people around here. Obviously, we can't scout this out like we normally can with Noe, so we've got to try and take this in our own way. Ah, brutal assassination wasn't on the day show. Okay, we may get ourselves in a bit of trouble here if they set an alarm off. I was hoping the brutal assassination actually was the day show. Turned out it wasn't. Is he dead? Oh yeah. He's dead now. I'm out of arrows there. Let's change arrows in a second. Right, 1 day showdown. Wasn't the best way of doing it, but 1 day showdown. 2 to go. We'll have to work our way through that building when we want the final ones. The viewpoint's at the top of the building as well. Yep, no worries, Crazy Irishman. Thank you for joining us. Always appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully your appointment goes okay. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Crazy Irishman. So we've got to get to the top of there anyway for the chest. So we are going to have to work our way through the castle. Who spotted us? Oh, these two. Where's he ran off to? Please tell me not to an alarm. I don't think he went to an alarm. Okay, we got 2 white dots here that tell... Oh, there's a day show there. Remember, we can't assassinate. See, that won't even take down his full armor, will it? Poison there, that won't do any damage either. Normal arrow. Can't even fully take down these guys. Right. Okay. This is the kind of thing where we just have to run in and fight. Don't really use the arrow skills that we should use, really. Got to start using them more, I think. Second day show this is. To be fair, he's only using a Tefo. He's not going to swap to a sword, he's kind of done, to be fair. Oh, he's down. Second Tefo down. Second day show down. This guy's got stuck. So we'll just help him get unstuck. That was called an alarm, which is good. I think he'll die now. Poison? No, still alive. Look, you could have walked away and it wouldn't be an issue, but you decided to stay. Someone else see us? Oh, where is he? There. There we go, he's down. Okay, something actually to pick up in here as well, so we need to check through this building. Still got 1 more day show to find. As well. New armour, we'll have a look at all that once we're done here.
Oh, a
new painting. Okay. There is an alarm that we're going to there. For some reason they didn't go and ring, which has helped us. So we're going to have to take that down. Where is the last day show? There he is. Don't even think about it. Just want to go and tell tales, don't they? A bit more loot, more cosmetics. I know it's not generally the kind of stuff we're after, but pick up what we can when we can. Right, Dave's show is over here. In fact. So I had to stop her running away too far. Right, day show is just down there, so we'll do them in a second once we got past these guys. Someone's going for an alarm, which isn't ideal. I'm not going to be able to stop him going for that alarm, though, I don't think. Because he's going the other way to where we are. Normal arrows. The day show knows who we are as well. He just said our name, to be fair. Yeah, we're now wanted as Yasuke. This is the problem with going in with him just full throttle, but the problem is he can't really sneak in the castles that very well with him, that's the problem. And maybe we come back as no way to clear the viewpoint, maybe. Right, Daisho down. Well, actually, we might be able to come out via the roof, mightn't we? So actually, if we just go through the castle now, Guardians are going to be the problem. We've got the main building to go and do. That will give us the chest, plus also the viewpoint as well. Right. Okay, I think this is the main. This is the main building. I know we're being chased in here. Oh wow, look at all the stuff in here. I don't think that's the main building then, is it? I couldn't see a way up, to be fair. Refill arrows, that's what we want. I think we may have to take down all these Guardians just to get a clear path, really. Yeah, I think we take down the Guardians, try and clear a path for ourselves. And then at least we can just walk up to the main building, I think. To be fair, these Guardians are tough, but it's this katana that makes them so easy. Because of the poison damage. It's so high. It just makes life so easy. And as I've said before, I'm not one normally uses poisons and stuff. I know it doesn't really interest me normally, but it's just what's on the weapon as standard. It does make a lot of the fights so much simpler. And once we get a better weapon, we'll change anyway. So it's not a given. Right, viewpoint chest. That is the building then. Obviously, we're gonna have to clear the wanted level. Well, I think there's materials to pick up there. There is. No? Oh, I thought they counted as materials. They don't. Right. Is there a way up then from in here? Yes, stairs there. Didn't spot those originally. I know there's resources there. Just trying to think, because... Oh, no, we can. We can take 3 of these. If we ignore the wanted level on Yasuke, and it will clear at the end of the season anyway, let's use all the scouts to smuggle 3 lots of resources out. That's a decent amount. It does mean Yasuke will stay wanted, but change of season will change that anyway, and I think we're close to a change of season. It's a good way to use up the scouts now. Right, we're just going to work our way through the building, grabbing the chest on the way, and then come out the roof and do the viewpoint. And then we're done here. There will be people in here.
I saw something.
We'll grab every chest we can while we're in here, I think. Makes sense, we're going to clear it. That's a new Silence Teppo. Silence Teppo. Sounds quite strong, this silence, to be fair. Right, where's the stairs going up? Is the next question. What's that on the floor? Oh, it's on the chest, there we go. Trying to find stairs in these buildings can be quite tricky. Blends in, there we go.
Stop him! I won't give up.
Someone's seen us. Oh, there we go. Who's next?
Farewell, samurai.
We knew there'd be enemies in here, but they won't take too long to get rid of. I'm not aiming to destroy the place, to be fair. There's someone else here, isn't there? Where is he? Oh, he's upstairs. We'll deal with him in a second. Go and grab these over here. Give me the loot. Thank you. Right, up the stairs we go. Also, we barely take damage as Yasuke now. It is to the point. He just doesn't seem to take any damage barely at all when you get hit. Okay, normal chest. This is the legendary chest we wanted. That's for completing the castle. And then if we go up the stairs here, we should be able to get viewpoint while we're here as well. There should be, hopefully, a way out. Yeah, there. So, as Yasuke, we'll grab viewpoint while we're here as well. And then we can look at where we're heading next. And that is the castle fully complete at least. I'd say that wasn't too bad all in all. The Guardian showing up wasn't brilliant, but as Yasuke, we're going to get seen. It is part and parcel. And that's another thing cleared on the way to Wakasa. Right, Kyoto's got quite a lot of stuff in there to have a look at and do. Some of the things we don't need to worry about, tea and stuff, we haven't completed all of them yet, so things like that we don't need to go and see the tea master. I don't believe we do anyway. Not until we've got all of the tea bowls. Okay, make sure the map updates. There we go. Okay, so we're heading north. I know there's stuff to do west, but the idea is to get to Wakasa, which is north of where we are, as that's where the main story wants us to go. It's not quite end of season, to be fair. What I might do is fast travel there, just to change the season. We get all the scouts back. Yasuke's wanted level will disappear as well. There's nothing else here for us to do. We've done this. So we are heading north. We have got a house just here. We will travel as Noe first, I think. That's Clan Crest. Okay, the concubine. We need to work out whose target this is. Is he Noe's or is he Yasuke's? So, the corrupt Daikan are here. These are crooked lords and magistrates exploiting the people for their own gain. So this could be anyone, to be fair. Yasuke's done the last mission. So actually, we'll swap to Noe then for that one. And we'll go and assassinate the concubine. We have got to look at gear as well, because we've just picked up a load of gear. We try and change character as much as we can, for those that don't watch us regularly. The different weapons you can use for Yasuke as well. You've got the gun, you've got the Teppo, you've got the bow and arrow, plus the other 3 blade weapons. Kind of becomes a bit pointless, in my mind, because you generally only use the same weapons over again. Like we've always said he should have a katana, so we always make sure he's got a katana on him. But other than that, the others we don't really use a lot of the weapons anymore. There's just never really a need to be fair. 2 new little bits put on. Yasuke is still wanted. It hasn't changed season yet, so we'll have to stick as Noe until the season changes. Yasuke's wanted. We haven't got enough scouts to do anything, which is fine. We're going after the concubine anyway. We did pick up some new weapons. A new Tanto. Oh, a lot better now, current Tanto, according to that. Everything is in green. That's always good. Elegant Tanto of Grace. Time for her to use that then. Obviously, at some point, we haven't leveled up today just yet. We will do very shortly. But we haven't upgraded weapons either. You can always tell where we are at because of what's upgraded, especially Trinket. So we're a level behind currently. It's not worth upgrading just yet. I'd like to be 2 or 3 levels before we upgrade. New armor we picked up has taken down the day shows. We lose health, gain critical damage, gain damage with tools, which is something we use a lot. Vulnerable damage goes down by a little bit. Enemies are less efficient at detecting sound. Well, we'll use it. It's not that bad. We don't lose that much, let's put it that way. So we'll swap to it. The Yuri Walker robes. Something different for her. Mastery points, we've got 5 to spend here. Again, we're trying to fully do the assassin and the shinobi, I think. Assassination damage, oh, we need 7. We'll save that. 2 more points there then. And we'll do that for 7. Yasuke's loadout, he gained new weapons as well. Let's have a quick look. He didn't gain a new katana. What did he actually get? He gained a new Kanobo. A poison Kanobo as well. That go alongside the poison katana we're using currently. The lethal lotus petal katana is amazing. Imagine that as a build-up, Kanobo build-up. That'd be incredible. We also gained a new Teppo, the silence Teppo of breaching. Critical damage of ranged weapon. That looks headshot DPS as well there. It's even better than the roaring infamy. He's got some good weapons at the minute, Yasuke. Mastery points, Yasuke's probably got 5 as well, hasn't he? No, he's got 3. Okay. We haven't really done much in Teppo, have we? So let's put some in this. That one. So we haven't really focused on his ranged weapons, although we do use them. Okay. What we need to do is we need to give it a quick save, do the Animus, and then we'll go and take down the Concubine. I have to save regularly. It's got to be a manual save. I don't know what it is. Anything other than a manual save isn't right for me. Right, we'll swap to Yasuke and the Animus. Sorry, we'll swap to Noe. There we go. We don't focus on the Animus missions, but we do keep swapping character when we can. So, Concubine. As part of the corrupt Daikans that are in this area, they run a criminal network of extortion rackets while keeping their identity hidden. We're just going to assassinate them. That's all we're going to do. There's a cosmetic merchant here we might as well try and track down first. It'll take us seconds because they'll be here. Basically, it was a rumour we had, and there should be a cosmetic merchant somewhere. Getting there. There we go. They may have a T-bowl to go towards the T-bowls we need, to be fair. Let's have a look. Rustic T-bowl collection. There we go. I was saying they might have a T-bowl we need for the collection. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. Rustic T-bowl collected. We'll have a look how many more of those we need, to be fair. Other than that, unless there's a building to buy, there's no point buying much else. No, we're all good.
Come back soon. Master Rikyu would like this T-bowl. It's plain and elegant.
T-bowls are Noe's collector's mission, essentially, so that's why they're there. This is 4 of 9. Where is T-bowls? So up north, I think. There. Is that T-bowls? Yeah. Doesn't tell me how many I've got. I thought we didn't have them all, but maybe we have. Kind of found them all already. May have to go back and speak to him just to see, to be fair. Because normally there'd be a number there, but there's no number anymore. Which tells me we may have collected them all. That's what we've got to speak to. Is about his paintings. We've been collecting them anyway. We haven't actually got the mission for it just yet. We do need to go and see him as well. But let's focus on the Concubine. He's the first person we're going to deal with. Yeah, with Crest we've still got 5 more. Let's deal with the Concubine. We'll try and be as discreet as we can, as silenced as we can. Don't really want to get seen if we can avoid it. We're allowed in here? Yeah. Want to get high, really. Try and observe from a distance. Right, they're there. That is the Concubine from the corrupt Daikans. They're going to be guarded. Hence why... Where are they gone? Oh, there a minute ago. Where are they gone? Maybe look at the wrong side for some reason. They actually might be on their own, you know. No, there's a few guards. Not many though, is there? I thought there were more guards. Right, we gotta think, what's the best way of doing this? I could just walk up behind them, to be fair. Okay, there's a few more guards to the guards to the left. No, they're normal people. There's 2 guards and the concubine. Which way are they looking? They've got their back to us, to be fair. I could take 1 guard out there.
Your true figure is shown, Iseasuka.
We got it. 1 guard down to distract him. Concubine down. Oh, nearly dead. That wasn't good. We leveled up as well for taking down the concubine. Swapped to Katana to take down her last remaining man. Job done. Concubine is dealt with. Is there anything else here to pick up? Oh, well, looks of it. Let's make our escape. Take down the guards for the distraction. Concubine down from behind as well while they're distracted. It worked perfectly. Okay. Next mission we've got in Kyoto is this one. This is gather intel from Merchant Tamio. This is about Iron Hand. If we have a quick look at objectives, obviously that's what we're looking at. But if we go to these over here, there's only 1 more corrupt Deikan to take care of. So the corrupt Deikan is, say, Asuka. I don't know how to say the word in the slightest. Duplicitous and clandestine. The enigmatic is a Asuka runs a criminal network of extortion rackets while keeping his identity hidden. Asuka and his misdeeds were dragged into the light at last. Justice was sharp-eyed and swift. So we've got 1 more to do. Here's in Wakasa, which we're heading for the main story, and that will take care of the corrupt Deikans once we head there. The mission we've just put on it ourselves is the Iron Hand Guild. Why is that done? No, that does it sometimes, doesn't it? Alright, come out of the objectives, back into objectives. Hopefully behave itself. So, Iron Hand Guild, we need to gather intel from the Merchant Tamio. Because you think he's part of the Iron Hand. We did that, let this first one go. So I'm guessing we're going to let all of these go by the end of it, but I'm not 100% sure. But he runs a brewery in Kyoto, so that's where we're going to. We already know his location, so that's where we're going to head to next. Ronin. Obviously, Ronin will attack on the site. We haven't got a choice but to take him down. There we go. Did we gain... I don't think we gained any real loot from taking down the... Oh, we did gain loot. We gained a new Kushigama. The Concubine's Veil. Ability damage is pretty good, to be fair. That's all we gained, though. That was all we gained. Wow. We were saving points, weren't we? Pretty sure we were saving for 7. It's giving us 8. So mastery point there. We can now do more damage with assassinations. We'll save the last point. There's no point using it on nothing. Okay. We're not wanted or anything. We'll stick to the shadows. Okay, I'm guessing this is his brewery here. Not quite. We've got another street to go across. Right, so brewery should be just through here. Okay, that's him there. You're not Ronin, so you're fine. Obviously not close enough to activate this yet. Let's go high, just because I don't know what we need to do here other than watch. So gather intel. We're not meant to kill him, we're meant to gather intel. I'm not too sure how we gather that intel just yet.
Is the boss still locked in that warehouse? You know how he is when he gets like this.
Okay.
He doesn't want to be bothered.
So he's locked in the warehouse.
For any reason.
Noise would be better than silence. I'll create a disturbance the merchant can't ignore.
So we need to create a disturbance to
Better
make
yet,
him
I'll
leave.
destroy his goods. That will bring him running.
Sounds like a plan to me. There's his goods. Then we should give an identity. Merchant Tamio from the Iron Hand Guild.
No reason to kill these merchants if they cooperate.
So the last merchant, or the only other
Maybe
merchant
I
we've
should
done,
spare this one. He may be working against his
we
will.
would spare him. And so it seems to be you have this choice to spare these merchants. Destroy the merchandise. Okay. Obviously guards that we are allowed in here as well. There's a temple there that we just discovered. I don't have to be in the shadows as much now. Let's go and destroy the merchandise to bring him out. The idea is we want him to help us find the others, essentially.
What did I tell you? Do not disturb me when I'm in here.
Right, that should be all his merchandise, I think. Oh, there's loads of merchandise. Oh wow, okay. This is all his merchandise as well. It's not coming out yet. Because I've got a Tanto on. Let's go to Katana, be a bit easier. Who's spotting us? Oh, there he is. Okay, why is he fighting? I wasn't going to kill him, but we haven't got. We have killed him though. I was going to spare the. Yeah, I think you're meant to spare the merchants.
The Tamba Highlands, but where are they?
Yeah, I didn't think he was meant to kill him. She did say we don't have to kill him if he cooperates. Obviously, he came out and drew a weapon. The letter we just found on him, though. Apology for the delay, Lord. The reason for the delays you spoke has been discovered. My messenger was unfamiliar with the Tamba Highlands, despite claiming knowledge of the region. His dishonesty has been dealt with. As you have proposed, I will push my workers harder to compensate for the time lost. The new room as well we can now build in our hideout. Yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed we killed him, to be fair. I wasn't planning to. You know, they were doing no harm to us. We were just trying to investigate, essentially. So, Merchant Tamo has been killed. He used his brewery to hide his real business, selling contraband for Iron Hand. He could not hide from justice. To be fair, he attacked us. We've got another one who's in Tamba. We don't know much about him. And this one is in Wakasa, which is where we're moving our way towards now as well. I don't think we gained any weapons or anything for doing that. Right, so where are we heading next? Now, what we noticed a minute ago was we've actually Art Collector he's talking to. And then as we head north here, we've got the T guy he now wants to talk to us. It doesn't give us an amount we've collected, so I'm guessing we may have already collected all the T-bowls. Not 100% sure. There's also a question mark there. We'll head to this guy next. So we've already collected paintings. We haven't got all of them, but we've already got some. So it's just to really activate the mission, to give you a reason to pick up these paintings that we're finding in some of these castles once we've taken down the Daisho. It's just to give you a reason to do it, essentially, isn't it? So we'll go and just activate that mission while we're here. What's that white bit flashing there? Normally, I bet that's a... It is. It's something to have a look at. Some information, some history. This is Kirishatan. The Japanese Kirishatan is a transliteration of the Portuguese Cristal, meaning Christian. Christianity came to Japan in 1549 with the arrival of Francois Xavier, a Jesuit from Navarre who preached the ideals of the Catholic Counter-Reformation. Initially, Christianity's expansion was associated with Portuguese docking locations, but then some daimyo, particularly those in Kyushu, converted for religious conviction or personal interest. Oda Nobunaga protected the Christian missions as a counterweight to Buddhist monasteries, whose influence he sought to curb. The missionaries founded Catholic seminars to train Japanese priests by the 1580s, there were over 150,000 Christians in Japan. Wow. Probably twice as many by the early 17th century. In 1582, a group of 4 young Japanese Christians was sent to Europe on a highly successful mission. They returned in 1590, bringing with them a metal-type printing press, the first of its kind in Japan. Ah, so the printing press came to Japan because 4 Christians were sent to Europe. However, Christianity began to be perceived as a threat by Toyotomi Hideyoshi. In 1587 and 1588, respectively, he ordered the expulsion of the missionaries and reclaimed the city of Nagasaki, which had been offered to the Jesuits in 1580. The first execution of priests occurred in Nagasaki in 1597. When Tokugawa Ieyasu came to power, he held a more favourable attitude toward Christianity up until the arrival of the Protestant Dutch. Convinced that the missionaries were preparing an invasion by Spain, he banned Roman religion in all forms in 1612. The persecution intensified until Christianity was almost completely eradicated by the 1640s. Wow. So lots of change between beliefs in Japan in this time then, by the looks of things. Why is that saying there's something else there? So I know the other one isn't clearing, but this okay. So this one is. Shade Walker, it's a new type of armor we've just gained, or outfit. For those who wish to avoid direct confrontation, the shadowy outfit offers a stealthy gameplay style. You'll be silent and unstoppable as death, be one with the shadows, attack with anonymity, and disappear into darkness. And we have met a new enemy archetype, the Guardians. Guardians are experienced archetypes who favour bold combos and strategic manoeuvres to win their battles. Be wary of their positioning when facing these enemies, for they will attack on sight or allow others in the region to chase you using alarm bells. The long attack combos and bombs make them elite reinforcements. To be fair, the ones we've dealt with so far we've taken care of quite simply. They've not been too bad. Okay, so the art collector we're going to see next. Follow the main road, take a left, and we're nearly there. Around here. So that's the armor we currently have on for Noe, the Shade Walker. Obviously, if you do gear sets, which we don't generally use, we don't focus on a particular build or anything. If you are, this will be a particular build to be silent in the shadows. Same as the poison build we've got on Yasuke at the minute, although we didn't mean to. Okay, this guy should be through here, hopefully. Kano Painting School. There he is. So we'll talk to him about his paintings. This will just give us the quest to collect them as we go. Let's see what he says.
Tell me, is my art now ash?
These are
We've got
yours,
a few of them.
aren't they?
Oh, some of my best line work.
Is that already handing them in then?
Please, do not neglect a single painting. I cannot rest until each one is secure.
So we can just hand in them one at a time kind of thing if need be. Birds in the landscape is a new wall decoration for handing that in. Okay. Retrieve the paintings, 2 more left to find in castles. I'm sure we'll find them in due course. There is a question mark here. Let's quickly head there since it's behind us just to see what it is. It's probably a temple or something, I would assume. But as we're not too far away from it, it makes sense to have a quick look and get that unlocked for whatever it is. And then T-Master is who we're looking at next. This is a shrine. Nothing to pick up here, we just needed to activate it. There we go. Shrine's done. There's another question mark here, and then T-Master here. What are we on for? We've got an hour and a half. We may make it to Wakasa today. The aim is to head north from here. Come into Wakasa, which is the main story element. and go from there. We don't really know what terrain we're going to find in Wakasa, to be fair. Okay. Let's go and find out what this question mark is as well. Head back into town. I'm guessing this will be a place we're not meant to go inside. It will have a load of stuff to collect if we wanted to pick it up. Would be my guess, like a warehousey kind of place. Although I could be wrong, it depends. It could just be a building. Probably some historical significance, but no real difference to us, I would guess. Well, we're allowed in, or are we? This is the Asuke clan domain. Again, doesn't really do anything for us. It's just another location. I was expecting it to be one of these red locations to be wanted, to be fair. Right, T-bowls for Rikyu. Oh, we got 5 of 7, but he's waiting for us. So as it says that he's waiting for us, we'll go and say hello. I'm guessing you can head back once you've got 1 bowl, and eventually you head back when you've done them all. We've got 5 of 7. We've done quite a few, to be fair. We'll go and say hello while we're here. Look at all these umbrellas. We did read about umbrellas earlier, to be fair. Okay. Tea Master it is. Considering we spent ages learning the tea ceremony, the Tea Master does deserve some respect. We spent a lot of time trying to do this thing previously. And this is a Noe mission anyway, hence why we haven't changed character, although Yasuke is also wanted. Right, let's go and see the Tea Master. It will probably tell us to go and get the rest of them, but we'll see.
Where did you find this?
I slayed the warrior monk Harajoken, and I found it nearby.
I know this tea-bowl. It belonged to Lord Matsunaga Hisahide. But he and his son Kojiro have been dead for years. The bowl was said to have been destroyed when he died, so Lord Nobunaga would not claim it.
Well, someone lied.
Yet, here it is. Strangely heavy, with the weight of vengeance and hate. Perhaps I will not use this for ceremonies just yet.
We're going to do this 5 times by any chance. If we're handing in a bowl each time, this will happen 5 times.
The other day, I came across a beautiful
Maybe
bowl,
not, I don't know.
repaired in the kintsugi fashion.
I know kintsugi. My father's Tsuchibue was repaired this way.
So you know the damage is not treated as something to conceal, but rather as part of an object's story.
The imperfection makes it even more beautiful. It has a past.
And becomes all the more
The
profound.
things that are broken that are then fixed in a
Have you
particular
anything more
fashion
for me to look at?
These bowls caught my eye. Will you take a look,
is beautiful
Master
and not
Rikyu?
necessarily no good. So they're the other 4 bowls we found.
One of these reminds me of a bowl a merchant friend of mine once owned. I coveted it greatly. It was stolen when his boat was raided by Ohama Kaketaka, the pirate of Ise Bay.
Is it?
I've been on quite the journey finding these bowls for you.
And has the path to your aims been clear?
To your tea bowls or in my life? For both, almost never.
Those moments of confusion, I say kangyaka. Look under your own feet.
It's that easy, is it?
It can be. What we need is often already with us, as is our way through life. Anything else for me, Naoe?
Some more tea bowls for you,
So that was the
Master Rikyu.
second bowl.
Their
I mean, this
designs
is the
interested
3rd
me.
one.
This one looks crafted by an old master I once knew.
Probably better to hand these in when you find them officially then, by the sounds of it.
Many have asked how I could welcome a ruthless warlord like Lord Nobunaga in my tea house. But I did not have Lord Nobunaga in my tea house. I merely welcomed a guest. All who enter do so as equals. All must bow to pass through the Nijiriguchi, whether a simple laborer or a powerful daimyo. All warriors leave their weapons at the door. There are no exceptions.
So he treats everyone as equals, essentially.
Only a few more bowls, and my tea house will be ready for guests. Would you have them?
That's
I
3
will
done.
find more for you.
No, that is all 5. So he's given us decorative items. Tea room is now a room we can build as well. 2 more tea bowls needed to complete that side quest for the tea master. Now, from here we want to be heading north. That's a statue. So we have been slightly further north. It is. We can also get rid of Yasuke's wanted level in a minute because it will change season. We want to be heading up here basically, don't we? I wonder if it's worth getting that viewpoint there if possible, mainly because that will then show up anything here that we need. Main story wise, that's that done. The reason we're heading to Wakasa is to meet Nagahida. So where is he when it comes to Wakasa? I haven't got any scouts, to be fair. So I don't think we know his location. No, we don't. Okay, so he can be anywhere in here. There is one of our people that we've recruited. We need to go and meet her as well. She's got a mission there as well. Okay, so our best port of call from where we are now. We've got a contract here to do. Eliminate the targets. That's a contract for some resources. We've got a shrine to do here, and then a viewpoint here. We may as well try and do these, I think, as we pass by. So we'll track that. We'll head there next. What I might do is quickly fast travel here to enter the season changes, and we get all our scouts back, and then we can work out where we're heading properly for the next person we're looking for. So let's quickly fast travel there. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. There we go, season change. Scouts are back. Yasuke's wanted level is gone in this area now. He's no longer wanted. I'd say it's autumn time looking at that. Leaves are browning. Reason to come back here as well is just so we can restock. Refill supplies. Contracts. I don't think there's anything else to gain from contracts. No. Oh yeah, these are new. Legendary chest. New one there as well. So they'll now be markers on the map. There we go. So we're heading north anyway, so that one there we will be able to do as we go past. Okay, so we're going to head west here, try and clear that one, find the statue, then we'll head north through the highlands, go there, find that new activity we just discovered, and then also we won't put it on yet. We'll need to use the scouts to find out the location where we're going. We'll do that in due course, and also we will have to stop the Yasuke at some point to give him a run. Now he's no longer wanted. Let's go and deal with this first. Contracts are decent things to do, especially if you want upgrades and stuff for your hideout. They do give you a decent amount of resources, so they're worth doing. But yeah, I think clearing things along the way to Wakasa makes sense. It saves us coming back and having to do it later. So eliminating targets, generally these are small camp, you just go in there, take everyone out, job done. And we should be able to do it quite well silently, I would have said. It shouldn't cause us too many issues. Once it stays dark as well, that'll give us an advantage. Okay. I'm guessing this is it. Mainly because there's gold here. Seems a bit far away though. I know this don't count. Hang on. We just gained 700 data fragments. That was an Animus mission we just did. We didn't even realise that's Animus. If we go to it, it will tell us we did it. Didn't even realise it was an Animus mission. Oh, we've also gained a reward as well as Noe. So, as Noe, we've now gained encrypted data file. I'm not too sure what they do. I think eventually we can actually look at those. Consult encrypted data files in the vault. Undiscovered data's there. We can't go across it. Why would you do it in the vault though? Okay, so the one we just did was this one here. Kill outlaws was essentially what we had to do. I didn't even realise that's what we're doing there. There's another guard there. Down as well. Yeah, I didn't even realise that was part of the Animus missions. We don't really focus on them, to be fair. I didn't even think. Another chest here. What we're actually looking for is the people further ahead. New Tanto there as well. Right, let's go and deal with this one. These are the targets for the mission for the contract. There's a few of them. Not too many though. And again, we want to be as silent as possible here. They're going to come looking obviously now because of what we just did, but that's fine. We can stay in the long grass. I've got to be sitting up to do this. I've been... Okay, not ideally, I didn't want to get seen, but there we go. It's not the end of the world being seen. We'll swap to katana. Who's left? There's two left.
I'll slit your throat.
Used to be that Noe was rubbish in a fight, but now she's, you know, got upgraded, got better. It's actually not too bad, as long as you're aware of where the people are attacking you from and dodge well enough. That's contract complete though. There'll be a load of stuff to grab while we're here. So we'll pick up everything we can. But that is contract complete, so no more enemies here to deal with. Thanks for picking everything up. I think that's everything. What's this? Rations? Yeah. Job done. Okay. So next thing, we've got a statue to find. It'll be on the roadway somewhere around on the road. These things do tend to disappear if you're not careful as well, I've noticed. It's a bit hard to see where the road is at night time, to be fair. But somewhere on the road. There's water there, so the road should be over here somewhere. Because these are only found on the road. Right, where are we heading? That's the question. The road is over this way. Okay, found it, there we go. See, I don't know what these are for either. There's no one's really given us a mission for these. But it seems that they stay on the map unless you make an offering, so we might as well make an offering. Thanks for liking all, much appreciated. That's another job done. And we're still making our way north. So, viewpoint is next. As we continue to make our way north. Hopefully it's not a castle, it's just a viewpoint of a tree or something. We can still keep going to Wakasa. It's to our right here. I'm assuming this will take us there. Keep an eye out for a pathway that takes us right, essentially. The leaves coming down. There's a camp there. Oh, what's that there? There's something white there which makes you wonder what it is. I think it might just be keys, to be fair. They just add them, yeah, just
I need to keep out of sight.
I can't pick them up from here. Okay, this is just a camp. I have to go inside if I want the keys. I can't take him down with just throwing our kunai at him. If I assassinate him, I think I'm going to cause a ruckus, but there we go. No, maybe not. Lots of resources, so we're getting quite a lot of resources from this. There was someone else here, where's he gone? Oh, he's there. I know the big guy's behind us here. Missed him. Wasn't what I wanted to do. Not close enough. Come on, give me an assassination.
Enough of this.
We'll get a load of resources from this. We don't have to do this on the way, but... Is he going to move? I need to get behind him ideally, because we won't be able to take him out otherwise. There we go. Right, it's all because of the keys. We couldn't collect the keys any other way. Loads of resources for the hideout. There's still one more guy to take care of. That's him down as well. I didn't see there was more people in here, to be fair. I missed him. Right, there he goes, down. Get Kunai back. I didn't even see there were more people waiting for us here, to be fair, but we did alright. Got some new headgear to have a look at in a second as well. More resources for camp. It was only because the keys were here, is the only reason we dealt with this, to be fair. We would have left otherwise. As the viewpoint was where we was heading towards was more important. Let's have a quick look at gear that we've just picked up. It may be better than what we're wearing, so it's worth a look. We picked up a new Tanto. We can't use it until level 46 though. Not very good. Its actual damage is lower than current. And yet we've got to wait for 2 more levels till we can use it. I don't think it's going to be very good. And we gain a face covering, Ghost Walker hood. Wow, that does increase their health massively. Yeah, that's a big increase to health, isn't it? To be fair, we don't lose much critical chance. It's the health segments we removed on Assassination Shadows that actually look really good, but that health gain is massive. So we'll change to that for the time being. We've got 3 more mastery points to use up. That needs 5. I never do E-gun roll. I always forget about it, to be fair. We've been hurting a few times and falling down. But we'll add a few of these in. cooldown abilities. There we go. I'll do it for a minute. So we're still heading to the viewpoint. That's still our point, our way of going. Where we're heading, should I say? Going to go off the track now to get here, though. Let's say camps on that are okay if you want supplies. We're not overly worried about our hideout. I think there's only one more thing to upgrade in the hideout. Ah, we discovered a shrine. I've not seen one of these before. Look at that. I don't think we've seen one of these before. I'm surprised there's not something for us to read here, to be fair. Tell us more about the shrine. That is cool. Our viewpoint is above us by the looks of things. So let's keep following the path around and hopefully we can find this viewpoint. Okay, it's going to be a tree, I believe. Looking at that. Yeah, viewpoint's up there in the tree. So we're making our way to Wakasa. It's obviously, it's better to clear as we go so we don't have to come back. It does make things take a little bit longer. But that's that viewpoint now complete. So I think we're roughly 2 levels above most of our gear now, or legendary gear anyway, it's the only one we upgrade. So at some point we do need to head back and hide out. Fast travel point is probably the best way, but I think we'll hold off for the time being. Things aren't too difficult at the minute, so it's not too bad being under-leveled, or gear-wise being under-leveled essentially. Anything on the way to where we're heading? Undiscovered locations there. We're in the Tamba Highlands. We're not heading to Tamba though. Right, an export of call. There's a question mark here, and then viewpoint here, along with the Kujikiri site as well, and a question mark. That's where we're heading. But yeah, we might as well clear that while we're here. So we'll come off this one. We could have jumped down, but there's no point if we're heading the other way. Ah, first time we've done the roll that negates damage. The amount of times we've dropped down and it's always been too far, taking a bit of damage. Make sure we press circle to negate that. Might be worth a save as well at this point. Pathway. Don't know if a pathway is going to lead us to where that wants us to go. So made us to go across country. Not that one, that one. The only downside of cross country is you can get stuck. But I think we'll be okay. Looks not relatively flat with a few stony areas, not massively mountainous. That's generally where you have issues when there's big hills to climb. Right, what is this going to be? That's the big question. Okay, so it's a haunted Tatagami village. Okay, we don't have to do anything here. There's nothing here for us to do other than a few bits of wealth to grab. Isn't really a big deal, to be fair. So we can leave this. Let's have a quick look around. Is there much wealth? It says low wealth anyway, so actually means I don't have much here. Few enemy.
They'll raise the alarm if they see me.
We're here anyway. Let's take them all out. We'll grab what we can.
Something's up.
That might even. There's a few more around. Haunted. It's not a haunted village though, is it? Just a few bandits. These probably also work towards the amount we need to take out for the civilian mission as well, to be fair. Give me a head. I missed. Hit the rock instead. There we go. A few more bits of loot. Nothing major. Him taken care of as well. And there's a couple of chests in here, or a couple of things to pick up. Oh, there we go, not even chests, just resources. I think that's everything here done. Just double check there's nothing else, no gold around. Oh, there's another guy there. Didn't see him, did we? But now there. Okay, no gold markers anywhere. Can't see anything else here. So that is job done. I wasn't going to bother with it. Over here, it's clear at least once. Nothing there. Why haunted village though? It's definitely not haunted. There's some bandits. Okay, we've got viewpoint coming up. There's also the curry thing to do. And something else here as well we've got to do. Just double check there's nothing in the water to grab. Sometimes you can find chests in the water. It's always worth a look. Quick observation just to see. Right, I'm not sure what the question mark is. That could be anything, so we're going to be a bit wary. Could be a castle, it could be a shrine. It looks a building of some sort, doesn't it? Now, there is a path here that we can follow, it seems. But what is that symbol? That must be the clan we just dealt with. Must be the symbol of the bandits we just dealt with, I think, by the looks of things. Does this go towards where we're heading, or is this going to take us elsewhere? Where we want is up there. I'm hoping this will swing round. Don't think it's going to, not the way I want to. The map tells us there's a building here. It's not a castle. So it could be a shrine. Or it could be something else, I'm not sure. I'd like it just to be a shrine and we just have to collect a few things. Job done. This is a shrine. Are we allowed in it is the question. Or a temple, sorry I should say. It's not a shrine. Yes, we're allowed in. Perfect. So we don't need to worry about enemies, we just need to lost pages, viewpoint, Fujikiri, which will be that, I think. And then after that, we are heading into Wakasa. Hopefully the viewpoint gives some locations to head towards. And the main story is in Wakasa, which is where we're going to. Right, first lost pages over here. I think once we do Wakasa, I think it's 2 more areas, regions we've not been to yet. Which kind of tells you how much more there's still to do. Right, viewpoint is up there and so is the lost page. Nice and simple. That's where Noah makes life really easy for us. Because she can grapple hook. Nice and simple. So much easier getting these viewpoints as Yasuke than it is, as Noah than it is than Yasuke. Yasuke is annoying. Especially when you think you can climb somewhere and you just can't quite reach it. Right, lost page. And that is the temple complete. I wanted to catch up before we got to the viewpoint, just so we don't confuse anything. Knowledge point gained. What? Actually should look at them. Now, for those that don't know, mastery points end at rank 6. We need 23 more. But the reason we need 23 more, if we click on it, is to get the next lot over here. Now, we're not spending mastery points on these yet until we've done all the other ones, as far as I'm concerned. But to get the next load of these, we need rank 7, which is 23 more mastery points, and then rank 8 for the final ones as well. It's only because we accidentally clicked on this, we found this hidden skill tree, but I didn't actually know it was there originally. Okay, viewpoint. But I wonder how many people don't know it's there. That's the thing. Because there's nothing tells you there's an extra skill tree there. We only found it by mistake. So I wonder how many other people don't know that. That's the question. Another beautiful view, as always. Now, we should see quite a lot of new bits show up as we head towards Wakasa, because we've not been there before, although nothing's showing up. I thought there'd be loads, as it's a new area for us, but nothing is barely showing up. Okay then, that's surprising. There is nothing showing up in Wakasa. Well, that'll be where we head to that viewpoint there then, I think. We also need to just look at the main story mission and see where it wants us to go. Kuji Kirino first. These are the quick time events. This one, I believe, is a no-way one, I think. Yeah, I think this is no-way. These aren't too bad, to be fair. I struggle a little bit with them. Just because dexterity of fingers isn't the best. But we'll see how we get on. This will be for another knowledge point as well, so this takes us to 22 needed. This one not too bad in terms of positioning on the controller of where you need your fingers, to be fair. It always makes it easier if it's nice positioning. When these disappear, this looks dodgy. Missed one there. The timing when they fully disappear I struggle with as well. Missed the timing on that one. Missed the square there. So it's nice positioning, it's just the timing when they disappear. There we go, did it.
I will be
Definitely not the best of those.
Fly forward like a dragonfly.
Fly forward like a dragonfly. Nice and simple to do, it's just one of those other things to complete. And a knowledge point gained as well, which is handy. Okay. As we enter a new region in a second, we kind of want to follow the road. Now that's not a road, that's the river. No, that's the main road actually. So the main road, there's a viewpoint there and a question mark there. We'll head to question mark first, see what it is. And viewpoint as well. But before that, the reason we're here for one reason, and that is the main story. The Shinbak Fu. So we're going to meet Nagahida. Now we don't know where he is. So let's use our scouts and work this out. Then we kind of roughly know where we're going. Northern Obama. We don't know. So Northern Obama's over here, I think. Yeah, Northern Obama's kind of this way. So one should be fine. There we go. And some other missions showed up. It's always nice when that happens. So what have we got here? Gather intel from a merchant. That's the Iron Hand missions. Iron Hand mission as well there. And obviously main story mission there for Nagahida. That's actually made a big difference, to be fair. We have got a mission over here that's to do with one of our friends that we're in the middle of recruiting. Was there anything else to look at? He's in Wakasa. So let's just send a scout to see where he is. As soon as we know where these are, it makes life so much easier. Northeastern Sotoma Gate. Have we seen Sotoma Gate? Sotoma Gate. Northeastern. Feeds in a castle, does he? I guess his castle's here. No, he's not there. Okay. There's a rumour there to have a look for, and another rumour there, the Pirate Alliance. So is he further up here? I think he'd be by a road, wouldn't he? There he is. So that's the corrupt Daikon. That's the final corrupt Daikon we need to deal with as well. Is there anyone else we now can have a look for? He's in Setsu. These we don't know the location of yet. The betrayers. Students. Yamato. Wakasa. Have a look where he is. He's in northwestern Sotoma Gate. So he's northwestern this time. He's at the beach near the Northern Bay. Try there. Yep, there we go. That's another student for Yasuke to take care of there. And we've got a couple more scouts left. That's Yamato, that's key. Iron Hand Guild, we've got these two now. We know where these are. Wakasa. I think we know where both of those are. Let's have a look at the map, make sure we have got both of these up. No, this one isn't up then. His location, okay, so this one may be known by other people. So until we find out from other people who don't know about him. Soldiers, Tamba. Don't know about the soldiers there. No way, we know her mission's in key. He's in key as well. I think that's it then, isn't it? Obviously the bandits and stuff and the missions for these people do as and when we can. Yeah, so I think that's everything. So we'll head to that one there. I want to take off the Iron Hand mission for the minute. Just because we don't know exactly where that person is yet. I think we take down the Iron Hands up here, that would help. Main story is there as well. So our main point of call is Obama. We need to head there, really. But on the way, we'll see what we can clear and find on the way, to be fair. There is something... No, I don't know. We've got that one there to mark up. There is another one here, to be fair. We'll see which way it takes us. If the road takes us to the other one, we'll do the other one first. Don't think it will, though. The road goes down there. So I'm guessing is where it joins the main road. So we can run across here, and hopefully this will get us to the main road as well. Plus open up the map a little bit. Because that main road runs all the way along, and that main road will take us straight to where we need to go in to Obama as well. So we can follow that all the way up. And then, yeah, several missions to do in Obama. A new area. This one's very green, very hilly by the looks of things. Have a look where we are on the map. Okay, so we're nearly at the main road, actually, to be fair. We could swap and go to this one and see what that is now. We are here, to be fair. Yeah, we might as well go and see what it is. Something else then cleared. We don't have to come back for it any time. That's all I get it now, whatever it is. It may even just be something to look at and done, as some places are. Let's see what this is. Down we go. It's right next to the main road, so I'm coming from Major. Discovered a lake. Okay, well, looks like a kind of warm spring, maybe, essentially. So we need to head north from here. Across the water is the main road, which is probably just worth us travelling up the main road, to be fair. Which will be just up here. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Okay, we're on the main road. The only downside of the main road is obviously Rodin can spot us, and we have to kill them as we find them, but other than that, the main road does make life a bit easier. Now we know there's a question mark coming up, and then after... It's not an enemy.
forgiveness for what I have done.
Let's talk to him. I like finding these
Are you
random
alright?
people as you then take
I
on a
thought
random
myself
mission.
ready to do anything for my clan, but to raise a sword against a child, I could not.
Don't
I
blame you.
let the child go free, and more men came. I saw my brothers die. I cannot be forgiven.
You made a difficult choice. You betrayed. You made a difficult choice. To be fair, who wants to raise a sword to a child? In that situation, it's not an easy one to make a decision in. So you made a difficult choice.
Innocent children should never be hurt. You were right to do that.
I do not deserve this kindness. How can I repay you?
World rumor. Always a world rumor.
I don't mind being paid in information.
Information is worth more than gold. How are we looking at the time? Actually, not too bad. There we go. On you pass, sub-region discovered. These random people you can chat to and learn their stories are quite interesting, I find. Province discovered of Wakasa. So he's just given us a new rumour for where we're heading. High Seas Haymaker. Pompous port official. Okay. So more information for Obama, which is where we're going. Back to the path. We keep heading for this question mark there first. Yeah, random people. Some of their stories and some of the missions they give you are quite interesting. But yeah, making a difficult choice. The child is there. You've been told you've got to kill him. It's not an easy one. If they had a weapon on them and went for you, different story, isn't it? You know, then it becomes me or them. But an innocent child, the orders go out the window, don't they? Okay, question marks should be coming up shortly. Observe to make sure I'm missing anything. The enemy soldier there. Are they holding someone hostage? They are. So enemy soldiers that hold people hostage, we need to help. Otherwise, they would also give us a world rumor as well. Nice double there. Kunai back. And then we can talk to this gentleman who's been held hostage. And he will give us a world rumor as well.
You are free to go.
Thank you. How can I repay you?
World rumor, please.
Anything new around here you can tell me?
At some point, there'll be no world rumors to gain, I must admit, but there's always something new. Viewpoint. Okay, it's a viewpoint here. Sometimes they're better than others. That one wasn't the best. It's still information that we didn't have. Alright, what is this going to be? Shrine, temple? I don't think it's anything more than that. Could be a place, to be fair. A village. Or town, potentially. Okay, the road goes that way, but let's have a quick look what's here. This is a temple, okay. And we're allowed in it, I think. 2 lost pages to find. Well, we'll clear this now as it gives us the knowledge point we need. 1 there. I take it there's no more knowledge point this way. Yeah, 1 on top of here. There's 1 knowledge point there. And then the other one is over there. That's the roll. The timing's not too bad, to be fair. Okay, in a cave. I suppose. Always worries when you enter a cave. But actually, there's nothing here. It's just storage by the looks of things. There's no one here. Don't want to climb the cave. But that's another knowledge point gained. So that should take us to 21 knowledge points needed for the extra skill set needed. Okay, viewpoint is next. We know that's still on the same path of the main road. I'm probably better off going the main road, to be fair. rather than try and get through all the dense forest. Just get in the way. That's the thing, going through the forest can slow you down because it's so dense. It's a pain to get through it all. This way you can always find random people to listen to. A few of these are around, a few musicians that just play. Can't do anything with them. It'd be nice to be able to put some mon in their bowl or something, wouldn't it? Mon being the currency. Because essentially they're busking, I would say. Whether that's still something that Japanese people understood back then, probably not. But to me, they're busking. They deserve something. Okay. They're at the viewpoint, and then Obama's north of there. I'm surprised that nothing showed up on the previous viewpoint, to be honest. We can also do a quick pray here, and that will give us a bonus. We'll do viewpoint, we'll give it a quick save, and then we're going to decide if we head back to hideout or just keep heading north. Probably keep heading north. I think we'll hold off on the hideout for the minute. Your critical hit strength is temporarily increased. Nice. Okay, viewpoint is coming up just around the corner. We'll see what it is. That will really kind of make things a decision for us, essentially, I think. Viewpoint's the tree. It's been a while since I saw soldiers walking around, but now they are. On you past retreat. Isn't a retreat normally like somewhere you go to chill out, relax, massages, steam rooms, that kind of stuff? There we go. We'll hopefully observe a few things along from the viewpoint that we can do on the way to Obama, which is the town we're heading for. And once we get to Obama, we know there's a lot to do there, by the looks of things, including main story. Still got a decent amount of time left in today's stream as well, 45 minutes just over. So enough to get quite a bit more done, I would say. With a viewpoint over there, well, that's a big cast and a half over there on that hilltop. That's obviously the way we've came over that way. There we go. A few things to do on the way then. So we're heading. I think that's a castle. That one, isn't it? I don't really want to do the castle until we've done the main story because I've got a feeling the main story may be there anyway. That's the only thing with castles and things. If we have a look, so that big castle over there, I guarantee we need to go there as part of the main story. It makes sense because it's a big landmark. So I don't really want to head there early, because then you've got to do things twice. There is another viewpoint over that way, which I think follows the main route, doesn't it? I'm guessing it's that one we're seeing. I know fast travel's unavailable. There is a question mark here. We might as well have a look what that is on the way past. Okay, jumped on here then. We should be able to jump off into the water with it said. I did see there was a gold bit here. I don't know, is it underwater or is it above water? Ah, it's above water over here. A new katana for her actually. So let's have a quick look at katana. We'll give it a quick save while we're here as well. We've currently got the Serene Katana of Malice. This one is lower damage, lower posture damage, ability damage goes up, poison changes to adrenaline. I think that's what we've got, to be fair. No point taking down the level of damage we can do. Right, quick save them, and then we keep heading north. Hopefully we can get to Obama today. I'm not going to swap to Yasuke yet. I don't think we haven't really done a mission as such with Noe really yet, so we won't change just yet. Plus, changing messes up. I'm exploring sometimes. Okay. So we get down here. Main road is still nearby. We'll get to the other side of that main road, really. The E-gun roll, I think it's going to save us taking a few hits now. Now I remember it's there and we need to do it. That'll save our health losing every time we drop too far. Right, we need to make an offering here. This is one of the shrines that appears on the map. I don't think that takes away our bonus. It clears it off the map at least and we gain some XP. Okay. That's where we're heading. So we'll have to come off the main road in a minute. Again, it could be anything. It could be something we just need to go to and see and job done. That's the thing. Okay. There's someone's camp here. Someone's used camp. No sign of anyone. Okay. So we think there's something up here. There's actually another road here we can follow, to be fair. We'll see what this question mark is. The map didn't actually show us this roadway, but only because we probably weren't close enough to exploring properly.
Where am I?
Oh, hang on.
The Fukui curse has found me again. I told them not to send me to the markets.
There's a lady here we can talk to. This is why I like just going off the beaten track and finding these things.
Save yourself from the Fukui curse. Run before it spreads.
Calm down. What happened?
Oh, my family sent me to sell our crops, but I got lost on my way. In my fear, I ate them all.
You ate all your crops?
What can
Bit
I
weird.
do now?
We can give us some money, or we can refuse. Well, we always try and help everyone, so we'll give us some money.
Here, take this back for your family.
Eh? I told you to run.
Why did you do that?
If you do not want my curse, I do not want your mon.
What?
Be grateful and go! Which way is home?
She threw her money away. If we didn't want her curse, she doesn't want our money. Okay. It wasn't what I expected to happen there, but there we go. Maybe helping everyone isn't a good decision all the time. These are some animus keys we can pick up. Okay, a question mark is still coming up. That was surprising. I thought that she'd be happy we give her the money. For some reason, it's given Obama. I thought she'd be happy we gave her the money. She'd return home. All be good. But no. The money wasn't wanted. Right, so whether we can get over these hills or we can go further around. Come on. Over the top of the hill. Running from the forest and noises as well is incredible. Yeah, what have we found here? This is... What is that? It's a shrine. We need to pay this, but wealth is high. I'm guessing we're not allowed in there. His wealth is high. My expectation is we need to just take it down. Because otherwise it wouldn't say wealth is high. Saying that though, they're not enemies there. And maybe we are allowed in. Sure why it says wealth is high then. I think we've got two we've got to pray at, and then that's another discovery knowledge point thing. Get myself confused now. Another knowledge point game. One done there. Can't be the one there, surely. It's outside. Looks like it is though. Is that part of the same? It is part of the same thing. Okay. If it's got high wealth, I haven't seen any gold dots to say there's any wealth here. It said it has high wealth. Okay, knowledge point game there. Still need a massive amount before we can do anything else. There's definitely no wealth there, although the map says there is wealth there. Can't see it. But at least there's something else discovered. So, we are in Obama already. But the actual main area we're heading towards over here. So, that's gather intel from the merchant. Let's track that one first, just so it's the closest thing to us. That's who we'll go looking for. There'll probably be a building or a house we can buy there as well, I would say. But it means we're in the right location for main story as well. Which is the important bit. I think I pressed circle in time there, so we didn't roll out of that full. But all good. It's just a different way to approach Obama. They can still reach the beaten track that you guys have. The adventure is kind of over. Okay. Samurai District. Let's have a look. So this is the start of Obama the town. We've got the Samurai District there. We want to be heading there for the gathering intel on the merchant. There's a question mark to our left. We'll go across the bridge first then. Just so we can clear this question mark as well. This is a temple. It's quite a spread out town, this one, to be fair. There's a temple here as well. Ronin. Can't let Ronin get in the way of us. Okay, so what do we got here? So that's a temple. Don't need to worry about that. There's nothing for us to do there. There's another question mark to our right, and then there's bridges to go over. Not seeing a house for us to buy. Normally there would be. But that could also be something we need to do in a hideout to upgrade a hideout. I'm sure there's something in a hideout to upgrade to make them cost less. That's the market then discovered. But I don't know if more show up, that's the thing. I just know they can make them cost less. Why is the market yellow? The market is yellow, which means we're not meant to be anywhere near it. There we go, it's not yellow anymore for us. Okay, we've got to gather intel from the merchant. This is part of the Iron Hand Guild missions. There's another guy playing music. We saw one of these earlier, to be fair. So there's our merchant. Last time, out of all the merchants so far from the Iron Hand Guild, we have killed one and let one go. Mainly because the one that we killed attacked us. So we'll let this one decide whether we're killing him or not by how he acts, essentially. So he's in there. So we need to just listen out and see what's said about him. So we don't necessarily have to kill him. There we go. Kin no Suke.
What hold does the Iron Hand have on these merchants? Are they as corrupt as he is? Solkun told me to spare the merchants, but this one seems as cruel as the Iron Hand.
Okay, so we were told to not kill him, but I can assassinate him now, but I won't, there's no intel. So we'll just assassinate him, that's the question. Okay, Kinosuke displays a wealth suspiciously large for a merchant of his standing. It's believed he has become a go-between for bandits under the guiding influence of Iron Hand. So we were told to spare these merchants, to be fair. As I say, we spared one, killed one, but he attacked us as well. I wonder if they... he works with bandits. Does that mean we have to find the bandit camp before we make a decision on killing him or not? They lurk northeast of Onyu Pass. This is Onyu Pass. Not there. I bet it's further down. There we go. So we obviously need to go to the bandits to see what they do before we decide whether to take and kill him, I suppose. That would be my guess. We can assassinate him now, job done, but we're meant to not. We are meant to spare them, which means heading that way to see what he's doing. We have got the other quest nearby as well, actually. Let's do that first, because this one is our friend we're recruiting. Main story mission is here. We're recruiting our friend. She's the shinobi we met a long time ago. Been a while now. We haven't fully recruited her yet, so that will hopefully convince her to join. Yeah, let's go and do dirty dealing first. I know we've just got to Obama, but I think it gives us an opportunity to decide: do they deserve to live or die? That's the question. Now, what gear vendor is that there? Is that a gear vendor? Ornament vendor. When you go and see the ornament, we know we're missing 2 tea sets. She might be selling one of them. Let's go and quickly find out. Because once we've seen her, we don't need to go back to her ever again.
I have items to suit all tastes.
Please have a tea set, so that means only one more's needed. Yes, there we go. Tea bowl collection. One more needed now. That was the only reason I wanted to see if she had any. Okay, job done there. We need one more tea set. It'll be somewhere.
You will return. I know it.
Don't count on it.
Another tea bowl.
So one left there.
We have other quality goods from our warehouse.
Always listen to these conversations, because you never know what they're going to give you information-wise.
Those from the underground warehouse.
Underground warehouse.
Best customers.
So there's an underground warehouse, supposedly. It's only for the best customers. Right. It's actually quite a long way to get to where these bandits are, to be fair. It's all in there we've not been to as well, so it'll open up more of the map. So we're heading out of the Samurai District. The guards aren't a big deal, it's just Ronin that will attack us. Right, we haven't been this way before, so we don't know what we're going to find, but the aim is to get to these bandits first and foremost. And then I'm assuming we just got to listen in, obtain intel, decide if he's a good or bad guy, really. Annoyingly, we haven't got a fast travel point back in the town. I should have done the viewpoint, thinking about it. Because the annoying thing is I haven't got a fast travel point, because there's no house to buy, strangely. Alright, what have we got here? Hang on. We need to be heading left, essentially. Although this goes round, to be fair. This is part of a shrine. So we don't need to worry about. May even need you going on the other side of the water, to be fair. Nice little roll, keeps us safe. Okay, let's cross the water. Okay, we follow the water, that's actually where we need to go. The camp should be alongside the river, really. We could have taken out the merchant straight away and assassinated him. I kind of want to learn more. If it turns out he is a bad guy, then we've wasted a bit of time to find out, but at least we know for sure. That's the thing. Right across another load of water here. Yeah, small one. And we keep heading round. I didn't realize it was that deep, to be fair. Okay. Sorry for the time. We've got about half an hour of the stream left for today. But we are back to normal this week. The episodic content as the week goes on as well. We're back to normal when it comes to live streams and everything else, which is good. Right, we're nearly here. Where's the bandit camp? Careful rushing in, really. I don't want to get into a situation we can't get out of. Oh, there we go. Right, how do we gain intel here then? That's the question. There's going to be a letter to read or something. I don't know if I should take these bandits out. I suppose we can. There's no harm in taking them out, I would say. I think that'll be a letter to read, essentially, won't it? Would be my guess. See, we'll be a bit careful. Keep getting too close and see. I'd rather read the letter before we kill anyone, just in case they're all good guys. But I've got a feeling they're not going to be good guys, to be honest.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
Just an inkling they're not going to be good guys. Okay, one guy over there. They're down. They're down too. No one else saw. Is what I was hoping. There we go.
I don't care what hold the Iron Hand has on these merchants. There's no excuse for murdering people to rob them.
Okay, we know he's a bad guy. Letter from the bandit chief. We're going to stop at nothing to deliver what was promised to Iron Hand. If you fear me, fear him more. If you meet a merchant on the road, take their stock and bring them to me in a barmer. Kill anyone who resists. Okay, we should have taken him out when we had the chance, but we know for sure now that he is a bad guy and he needs to be killed. That's the main thing. It's all well and good taking someone out, but we actually know for sure now. Right, 2 left. I think that's everyone. Oh no, we left a load of loot over there as well. I think that is everyone taken care of though. Oh, I missed the loot. How did I miss that? As annoyingly, from here, there's no quick way back to Obama because there wasn't a house to buy or anything there, annoyingly. And we didn't do a viewpoint where we should have done that first. It doesn't matter though, because we've got this mission here. This is to do with one of our people who is joining us. Let's just quickly go to over here for the Iron Hand. And there's another set of intel. Give the letter to the merchant in Obama. Okay, we just need to give him the letter then, it seems. Okay, that's something we'll do in due course. So this is someone that we were trying to recruit a while back. This is Katsuhima. She's a Teppo-toting Daimyo's daughter with a fascination for new things. She's trained with the shinobi of Koga, but now fights beside Noe for the good of the League. She hasn't fully joined us yet, so we need to go and meet her in Wakasa and meet her friends. This was a mission we got ages ago. We just haven't had a chance to do it. There's also a question mark over here. Let's have a quick look what this is. It's not far away. Ah. Knowledge point. It's one of Yasuke's missions to do. His training ones. We'll grab this over here and then we'll swap to Yasuke to do this. Knowledge points. It's worth grabbing them while we're here. There's no point leaving it since it's already here anyway. And it will say Yasuke.
Iga, of all places. I'll tell Yasuke that a Kanabo master can be found here.
There we go. Right, we'll swap to Yasuke then, as it's something for him to do. And then hopefully, we've got 20 minutes or so left. Hopefully we can get the mission done with the recruiting. And then head back to Omaga. We'll need to change back to Noe for the recruiting anyway. These aren't too bad, generally. They can be a bit tricky, especially for me with fingers not the best dexterity.
I know the pain.
Anthony, good morning. How are you?
Purpose. But I know too what resolve it takes to start anew. Practice kata with me. Let us kindle that flame together.
Okay, let's learn the kata. Good, glad you're fine. Okay, can we get this first time is the question. This is with Kanobo. That's the first one done. Wasn't too bad, to be fair. Second one done. You had 6 chicken nuggets. That's not very many. 6 is not many at all. There we go, first time as well. I really struggle with them normally, but that was actually not too bad. The knowledge point game. Yeah, that's not that many. 6 chicken nuggets. When we order stuff like that, we generally get like 15 per person. Because normally we get 15, and my little boy has 5, and then me and my other half have 15. So yeah, 6 isn't that much. Knowledge point gained. That then means we now have, we need 19 more, 19 more knowledge points needed for the next rank of 7. We have got 5 points to spend, haven't we? What do we spend these on? Sheathed attack isn't a skill that we've got on, is it? And I never remember to do it. Hold L1, press R1. I should really look at trying to get that skill used, to be fair. It's something I don't really use. We can do this though, overrun. Put that on there, that one there, and that one. So now Overrun is fully upgraded. There we go. Well, we need to change back to Noe as the next mission is her anyway. You have to go to a load of gear we need to look at as well. But we'll leave that for the time being. So the mission we're heading towards is this one here, which is to do with Katsuhime. How many martial points has she got? 1. Okay. That's where we're heading. And this, I think this is probably the final recruitment mission for her, to be fair. We haven't been, I don't think we can call her in to help us currently, so I think this is probably the final recruitment mission. She's not fully recruited, really. Because I would assume if she was fully recruited, we could have called her in to help. Well, not that we use it very often, if at all, really, but she's not on the list, I don't think. Can't look at allies from the screen, that's an annoying thing. If we're in one of our houses, really. But yeah, I don't think she's on the list. Yaya is... Who we got? The new assassin guy is as well, even though we've got a mission with him as well to do. He can be called in. There's a third, but you can use 2. Can't think who the third is, to be fair. I'm guessing this will be a village or something anyway, because we're meeting her and her friends. You'd think village, wouldn't you? Or town. Okay, we found something. This is the Kumaga Juka. Chief was on there, not received a response to well. Oh, really? Oh, that's rubbish. You would have thought they would have received something by now. Right, so she's meant to be here, according to this. So we've just got to find out where she is. Actually quite a big town by the end of it, isn't it? Didn't look that big when we walked in from the way we were. Right, there is something over there white to do. She's over there as well. Let's go and grab the white thing first, I think. I don't have the white thing's info. Hang on, I'm still talking about pirate raids.
Pirates. I hope those aren't the friends Katsuhime mentioned.
Oh. It's Katsuhime friends with pirates. That could be difficult. Right, we've got this first though. This is Kumagawa Juka. Let's have a look what we're told in the codex. The Shuku were villages built near inns along main roads, particularly along the Takeido, or the route used by pilgrims travelling to the Kumaino shrine. They first appeared at the end of the Heian period, 11th century, then were developed during the Kamakura period, 13th century. These Shuka were often located near a bridge or ford, on the shore of a lake or river, or at the foot of a mountain pass. There were one or more inns for travellers where puppeteers, dancers and street performers were entertained. Markets and religious centres were often established nearby. These Shuka were led by a chief responsible for paying the dues to the local lord. With the return of peace in the early 17th century, these stopover inns, which became Shakubu during the Edo period, turned into thriving settlements for luxury inns, for the great lords, horse stables, merchants and shops. The Kumagara Inn, or Kumagara Juka, is located on the road between Kyoto and Wakasa Bay. It was founded in 1589 by Asano Nagamasa, Lord of Obama, because of its strategic position on the border between the provinces of Omi and Wakasa. On the so-called Sava Keido, or Mackerel Road, in the days before refrigerators, merchants used to transport fresh fish, either alive or sometimes salted, to Kyoto. Beside of other seafood products, mackerel was the main product transported, hence the name of the route. The very picturesque site has preserved many of the old houses, was designated as part of the Japan Heritage in 2015. Wow. So it was a main route they used to use to bring through merchandise and other stuff. Okay. Let's go and meet Katsuhime then, and meet her friends. There's a chance they're pirates. In fact, before that, let's just meet. Talk to her.
Welcome, welcome.
We need one more tea set. I wonder if she has it. She doesn't. It's always worth a look, though. I was hoping she had the final tea set we need, but not so much.
Come again.
Okay, so we heard them about pirates. If she's friends with pirates, I don't know how this is going to go, because I don't think she's fully recruited yet. Which means things could change. Where is she? She is in there. Ah, there we go.
This place is in ruins. Was it pirates?
Place is in ruins. Something's happened here.
Katsuhime, are you alright? What happened here?
I am good, but my friends, Master Zenjubo's family, are missing.
Sugitani Zenjubo was your Teppo mentor. He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, but my father and I have been hiding his wife and son here
Oh,
for 9 years.
9 years? But why?
Because 9 years ago, my father paid Master Zenjubo to assassinate Oda Nobunaga with his Teppo.
And he missed. Don't worry. We'll find your friends.
Yes. There must be signs of Sada and her son.
So the lady she's been hiding and her son for 9 years. Something has happened to them. We need to see if we can find out where they've gone.
A busted door. Someone broke into their home.
Really? Never would have guessed that someone broke into them. It's kind of obvious. What do we got over here? A broken fence as well, to be fair.
A broken fence. The attackers may have gone that way.
So we think they've gone this way because of the broken fence. Plus there's actually the blue dot there that says it's this way. There's a dead guard there by the looks of things.
Your friends were taken.
But where?
Toward the woods at the edge of the village.
I'll save them!
Okay, well she's gonna... We'll go and kill the pirates with her. There's keys here. So she's going to go and kill the pirates and we're going to help her essentially. There we go. She's just going to shoot them, isn't she? Right, where are they? They're inside the house or are they outside? Didn't have a chance, she shot them first. Can't see where they are in here. Oh, she shot them anyway.
There. That should set you free.
We couldn't do too much to help because she just kept shooting them.
Lady Katsuhime.
Tried to help.
Times we thank you. And your retainer.
Retainer? Really?
The Rokkaku clan swore to protect you. And so we have. This is my... associate.
I was going to say, not retainer.
Naoe. From Iga.
Thank you, too.
So the pirates wanted Master Zenjubo's Teppo. It's that valuable?
Yes. After Oda Nobunaga executed my husband, he had it gilded and engraved, and named it the Jaws of the Crocodile.
Why that name?
The bullet grazed his body but spared his life. He described it as escaping the jaws of a fearsome beast.
Yes.
It's quite a cool name, though, to be fair.
He
For
put my
Teppo.
husband's Teppo on display in Azuchi Castle to remind himself of the way of heaven.
That's a bold thing to do. So where is this Teppo now? In Azuchi?
No. After Nobunaga's death, it was stolen and taken to Omizo Castle.
My mentor's Teppo. I didn't know it was missing. I must steal it back.
Okay, so our next mission with her is still about the Teppo by the looks of things.
He was my mentor. It is something I should do. Alone.
How exactly did he die?
After his failed assassination attempt, he ran. But eventually, they caught him. Oda Nobunaga ordered his head sawed off with a bamboo stick.
Oh, wow.
He wanted it to take a long time and hurt very much. I hate the demon of Owari.
Katsuhime, this is what it means to be in the Kakushibaiki. We help each other. Let me help you recover the Teppo. Let me help you avenge your mentor.
Admit it. You just want to spend more time with me.
I do want to help you, but I have my own selfish reasons. Our quiver will need every shaft for the battles to come.
Now, you are such a straight arrow. I ought to get going. Duty calls.
I understand. But what about your mentor's Teppo?
Meet me near the gates of Omizo Castle when you are ready.
Okay.
There is a house with a good vantage point.
We are going to help her then get it back.
Your mentor's Teppo is as good as ours.
So, I'm not sure where Mizu Tower, Mizu Castle is. We'll have to have a look. The Tale of Getting Complete, though. Diary of Lady Rikaku is a new mission on the board. Let's have a look what that is. So that's over there. That's back all the way over there. Wow, that's in Omi. Although we've been there before. We can fast travel and do it. Actually, to be fair. So we've got to meet up with her again to retrieve that. She's still not fully recruited, I don't think, because we can call in Yaya. I think we can call in. Yeah, these three we can call in. So she's not fully recruited, I don't think, until we've done what she needs doing. That's back in Omi, which we can do fairly quickly. There's a house here we can buy. Annoyingly, we haven't got one all the way back over in Obama. But that's where we need to head back to there. Or we've got, what have we got? 10 minutes. Do you know what? For 10 minutes, I think we should go and do this. And then it's done. We've already cleared the Mizu Castle of the day show. Let's go and fast travel here, because we can always fast travel back to where we are now to head back to Obama. We can just follow the main road, essentially. So let's fast travel to our house here. We'll go and meet up with her and see if we can get this Teppo back. As I say, all the day shows are down and done. It shouldn't be that bad, to be fair. And then hopefully she's fully recruited, and that's another ally then, isn't it? We can upgrade. We can actually. I'm just going to double check, because when we go back to the house, we'll be able to see. But I'm pretty sure she's not fully recruited. So there's always a chance we don't recruit her. That's the thing. Right, refill supplies, contracts. Just double check there's no more to add. Always add the ones we haven't got. New one there. New one there. Painting. There's a few new things in the area. There you go, new things been added. And then in here should be, not that one, where's our allies here? So currently, the allies we can use, Yagura is equipped, Ibuki is equipped. They're both maxed out anyway. And Yaya, so yeah, she's not fully recruited yet. So these missions that we need to do for her, and there's another person as well, I believe. These are the final missions to actually recruit them. I know we don't call our allies in to help very often, but to have them recruited will be a bonus and they're done.
She ran right into the castle. I wonder why. Probably late for a meal.
So someone ran straight into the castle, supposedly.
Katsuhime is not here yet. Where could she be?
In the castle already, as we've just heard. I reckon she's gone on her own to do it. There's a note here. Let's have a look what it says.
What are you doing, Katsuhime? So reckless.
No way for Shinobi, you move slow. I couldn't wait, so I rushed into the castle. My mentor's gun is as good as mine. She just ran in. So that means we're going to go and rescue her, I'm assuming. The alarm's going off as well. Either that or she gets killed and we can't recruit her. No! Surely they can't kill her off.
Don't worry, Rokaku.
Your suffering will soon end. What an honor for you to be executed by Senjubo's own weapon.
We're going in to save her, surely.
Katsume's in trouble.
Kill. Okay, if not reached in time, she'll die.
I'm coming.
So we've got to kill him before he kills her. Otherwise she dies. I don't know how long we have though either, that's the thing.
Time is running out.
Time is running out.
I need to get to Katsume now.
Double assassination. There we go. We need to carry up for safety. So we did a double assassination to take down the guy who shot her. Now we need to get her out of here. Where have we got to get her to? Down there. Probably should take down more enemies first. Whoa, that's a hit. I don't know how well this will be carrying how we're being shot at, but we'll see how we go. But no quicker than that. Try and zigzag and try and avoid them. Ah, that was a hit. I'm gonna have to take them down, aren't we? Big guy's coming as well there. Need a swap. Right, Katana's now on. Just notice there's an explosive bottle there. There we go. Ah, it's getting shot, that's the problem. Got one ration left as well. There we go, the other one went down with poison. It is the being shot that's killing us more than anything else. We need to get up and take them down, ideally, then. Or not allow them to shoot us would be good. Finally got stuck there. Oh, you're down as well. Right, let's get up here. I've not managed to get her out yet. Should have done better blocking that. Oh no, I've got no health regen left. I'm one hit away from being killed, I think. 5 wounding. Yeah, I'm one hit away from being killed. Come on. Bringing him down. I think we're okay. I think we've survived. I think. If that's everyone down, we may have just survived this. But yeah, that one didn't go to plan in the slightest. Let's get her up. Let's go. Is that the way out? I think so. You don't need to flush you into the bathroom, Anthony. Yeah, that was close. Still don't know if we've made it yet. But yeah, that was not fun. That was close. It's all that shooting. The Tepos did so much damage.
I knew I could inspire you to greatness.
My success is entirely due to your teaching, Katsuhime-sensei.
Anyway, you saved my life. So, I'm willing to give your Ikki a chance.
Are you sure it's what you want? You could retire from the martial life. Help your father rebuild.
No thanks. I've had my fill of his timeless wisdom. So, do you want me?
Rokkaku Katsuhime, I formally invite you into the Kakushiba Ikki.
It is an honor. Now what?
What level?
We have a place of our own.
I think we're currently level 44.
Thank you.
But the missions themselves, I don't know what level it is.
About time Father was out on his own.
Good. Now remember, it's not as nice as a daimyo's castle, but it will do.
So she'll now be in the hideout where we haven't seen her there yet.
It will be the Imperial Palace.
So that is her officially recruited. The Diary of Lady Rikaku complete. So if we can catch up for a second. Just hello recruited. Katsuhime is now recruited. We can upgrade her as well. Means we can also call her in. She's a Teppo specialist and she has joined the Ikki. Let's see what he sells. We're still missing one T-bowl.
I sell things you don't even know you need.
We'll see about that. No, he doesn't sell the T-bowl we need. Okay. It's always worth a look. You never know who's going to have it.
I'll come back another time.
Right, friends. We are out of time for today. We kind of pushed it to get that mission complete. So that we can catch up. So we need to head back to Wakasa. What we'll do, we're going to fast travel back there now, mainly because story-wise, well, mission-wise, that's where we were. We only came back here to do that recruiter mission. So we'll head back to Wakasa, which is where we've been working towards all day. Tomorrow afternoon stream, we'll head into the centre of Obama. There's a load of missions there. We now know the Iron Hand in Obama isn't to be trusted. This one over here. We gathered intel. We now know he can be killed. We had a chance to kill him, but we need to gather intel first to decide whether or not to kill him. Mainly because we were originally told, make sure you get as much information as possible. Where does that need to go, actually? It deals in the coast. I think that's there, isn't it? Surely that's there. I'm just going to use my last scout to see. No, different person. Okay. So we need to give this letter to him first, and then decide if we're taking down the guy from the Iron Hand. It would seem. In terms of us, that is Katsuhime now recruited. We didn't gain anything from that by looks of things, other than just surviving. We'll quickly refill everything here. We'll actually upgrade it while we're here as well. So that we know that's done for tomorrow. As I say, we are out of time for the day, so we'll be stopping in a second. There's a legendary chest somewhere. We'll accept all these in case we come back at any point to do these missions. Now, we'll quickly upgrade her while we're here. New ally recruited. So, there she is there. We'll upgrade her now. I didn't mean to assign her, to be fair. We'll train her. And we're trained at level 3. So she's now an initiate. That was a nice way to end, wasn't it? No worries. Thank you for coming back, Crazy Arsman. Sorry your appointment didn't go very well. She's now a veteran, so that's her upgraded level 3 as well. We don't really call in our allies very much, to be honest. But it's just another thing then done, isn't it? We're getting a bell for that, according to that, I think. So all the new missions are now on the map. So tomorrow afternoon, we'll be heading over there to do the Iron Hand mission. We know that there's the merchants there to be killed now. We've also got another merchant to look for there. We've got a rumour about an official who needs help fighting piracy. Obviously, viewpoint and main story mission. Nagahida needs meeting, so we can find out another of the Shinback crew as well. And that is it. I think that's everything. There's me trying to see what else is left to do. Let's try and save and see how many hours we are now in it. 68 hours, 23 minutes. I'd say we're looking at about a 100-hour game by the end of this, I think. Plus then DLC, obviously, as well. So there's still much to see. Now, we did pick up another fragment, didn't we? A data fragment. But I don't know where we view those. There is somewhere in the Animus we have to view these data fragments, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, active memory there. Obviously we've got Origins, Mirage, Valhalla. If I go there... Yeah, it doesn't say anything, does it? So we keep picking up these knowledge fragments, but it doesn't really tell us much, which is really weird. But we've got to find out what we're going to do with those at some point. Animus is there, actually. Hang on. No worries, Anthony. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. The vault. I'm not going to look at this now. Well, let's have a quick look. Bleed effect, memory available. The heart of an assassin, rift data. Diary of Joel Eastman. Okay. I think we'll have a proper look at these in the future when we've done them all. Maybe. Awakening. Yeah, I think once we've got all of these, we'll have a proper look at them, I think. To be fair. Because there is some things to look at, it looks like there. Memories. Yeah, memories are there. Yeah, there's a few things there to look at, I think. But that is it for today. A massive thank you to you guys for joining us. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. We're back tomorrow afternoon with more Assassin's Creed Shadows as we continue on as our main live stream game. We also have the continuation of Far Cry New Dawn tomorrow morning, 9 AM GMT. So if you enjoyed the first episode from last week, give the next episode a go, see what you think, and let me know what you think of it. But that is us for today. Massive thank you to you guys. We are back tomorrow afternoon. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.